to another nigga, man, go talk to Siri. Prone to get violent, move in silence, you don't get to see. Rip a beat, rip your heart up out your chest and skip a beat. Yeah, there's been a murder, dog, just move along, ain't shit to see. I'm in your house, washing niggas up right in the kitchen. I cook. I got these niggas shook.
BeingLazy.com. Get all your merch. Go get you something.
Had to learn through trial and error. I ain't get this out no book. Yeah, this new and shit, but I put down, let's get that understood. Hook. Well, I guess this is the hook. I'm just rocking to the beat. Flame it up like it's some kush. You can smell all of this heat. And you smell just like
y'all know that? Y'all like that? It comes in super hard. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But it's going to. All right, we back with another one of the Oddcast, ODD. Yeah, you know, POD, MARC, had to throw him in the RHYME since he felt left out that one time.
We can't leave friends out, so.
So Mark J and your boy,
Pa Rashad, you know.
I think it's just gonna keep getting more exquisite each time. Shit, anything new with you? I know people want to know what's new with you. What's cracking with Pod?
On the music tip, I think since the last time we recorded 2 new songs, we're gonna do that other one again, but we know what we want, so this, I mean, what is it, 5 for 5 right now? Like, for real?
Yeah.
So,
And it's figuring out how to take it and just keep adding on.
I mean, I still got 2 or 3 more. Like, I think I want to do 7, the number of completion.
Okay.
7 tracks.
You heard it here first.
Other than that, about to get a new job. I'll start the week after next. And
Okay.
and get out the hot sun, even though we already went through the worst.
Almost done.
Right, we already went through the worst. He was out there in them 97-degree days, you know. So I need to get back on my piano. I did like 2 or 3 lessons and then I stopped. But get back on that. Trying to get back into reading more, which is funny. You posted your books up today. That's about it, you know. Too much.
I'll say. So, round of applause. New job. Heat wave. You were talking about the heat. Shit. They said in Phoenix right now it's 117 degrees. They said the asphalt's 165 degrees. It is so hot. Some airplanes' tires are not lasting on the runways.
That's, legitimately frying an egg.
Legitimately. So in Arizona, egg prices are high, but guess what? Energy prices are low when you can fry for free.
Nah, for real. I know motherfuckers AC's about to be blasting, so that's that bill going up. You ain't got no choice.
Heat wave, and then what else you say? Oh yeah, the books. Shout out to Northeast Christian Church where I go. Shout out to Tyler McKenzie, pastor. Shout out to Terrence Turman, pastors, both there. Someone told him this past week, basically, I've never felt the synergy of a black pastor and a white pastor sharing a pulpit ever in my life, and that's what makes you unique. So shout out to them. They off the chain. I'm trying to think. I feel like Terrence reminds you of Damo, and Tyler McKenzie reminds you of Pat Kelsey. So just imagine, like, if you had to bounce back and forth between something like that. That's what it reminds me of a little bit. So shout out to them. We got out.
That's a hell of a combo.
I know, right? That'd be a defensive coordinator and an offensive coordinator. So, you feel me? Like something like that. But no, shout out to them. Shout out to our Love the Ville campaign. Sometimes you'll see me wear the shirts on here. It's something we do every year where our goal is to really be able to manicure, take care, whatever resources the elementary schools are needing in our area. We're trying to meet that before they start the school year. So for people who know, school year just started here in Louisville, Kentucky. So our particular group decided to do Audubon Elementary, a place where my mom graduated from, a place where Damo graduated from. A lot of family, a lot of people. I'm pretty sure my mom and aunt went there with Kayla's dad, Zach's Kayla.
Mm.
Like, that's how small. That's why I'm like. So shout out Ottoman, shout out Traditional System, shout out everything. I got to meet the principal. Sorry, I can't think of her name. Black lady. Got a picture. Hopefully, I'll get it soon so I can post it up in the edit. But she gave me these 2 books over here, both written by John Gordon, if you can see. So I'm gonna start getting into that with a lot of biblical based lessons in theology. That's how to show it off for y'all. It's really more so just getting out and doing something that just supports your community. Doing, I'll tell you what happened because people look at this and probably be like, man, this and that, blah, blah. We pulled up with weed eaters, blowers, and garden equipment and pulled the weeds, laid the mulch down, weed eated, just as much as we possibly could in the time period we had. And it's something that, like, next year, like, you don't gotta be part of our church, you don't gotta be nothing. You can literally just pull up and just help for like 4 hours. That's all we asking. It's good for the soul. You know what I'm saying? Good for the soul, especially giving back to kids.
For sure.
Yep, just shout out to them. That's the only thing been new for real with me. Did that last week, working and shit popping. My birthday's coming up here soon. I'll be 32. So get that shit popping. I don't feel like it. Somebody told me today that they thought I could have sworn that you was like mid, maybe older 20s. So it is what it is.
Hey, I get that.
Age ain't nothing but a number. Hey, for
Be
real.
like, I thought you
It's
was like
not.
23 or 24. I'd be like,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I mean, bro,
It was a 23-year-old who said it. He was like, I thought you was like close to my age for real, bro.
there was this, my job now, and there's this young dude. He's probably 20, 21. And we just had this thing where he would just kind of talk shit to me. I talk shit back. And then one day, somehow he asked me my age or whatever, and he was like, "Man, this whole time I thought you was my age." Like, that's so he like felt comfortable to do that, like shit talk.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's cool.
I get that a
That's
lot. Like,
perfect. Nice
like,
wide delegation we can draw in and talk to and respond to and stuff.
yeah, I think it's about the energy given off, and youthful energy. I'll
Most
say
definitely.
that's
Ready
about
to
it.
respond to some because
Yep, let's see what we got.
see it?
Yes, great. The helmet then came off. Okay, they got it under control kind of quick. Me being a lineman, I've definitely had a bunch of them slinging matches where we just both trying to throw each other.
That's it. How come nobody has to fool your digs?
Everybody got that same video, they download it and then re-upload it, try and get their views.
This is terrible. Uh anyways, let's move on.
What the hell? Uh-oh. Drop.
The caption is why though? I'm sorry, it's not funny.
One, one more time. Let me see that. Unless he gets dropped again.
Right here. Bam. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam. Now see Rashad, that last kick on camera, that might get dude attempted something. You feel me? I might get my man something. On camera? Come on, bro. If I'm the lawyer, I'm looking, I said, my client's defenseless. He's already got knocked out. His life's on the line, and he almost bust his brains in. That might be a minimum 5.
Life's on. He gets knocked down. He got kicked once, and then that second one. It's like, all right, you're trying to
Little
do
dude
something.
knocks him out too. That's a little dude knock him out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, 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 bow. Yeah, that's not looking.
My guy gets
What
right
else?
back up too. He said he's getting locked up. Where you going? Where you going, bro? They ignorant, bro. The- he ain't going nowhere. He's a fool. Damn, he finally let him go.
You know what? I think that was a good test trial for our videos today. I think we're done.
No, it was good. I mean, hopefully mine will work next time I try it. Shit.
Let me in.
Let me in. Let me in. What up? What up? What's happening
What's
with
up,
the
my
brothers?
What's up, my fellow oddball?
What's happening with a brother, man? What you got
Hey,
on?
hey,
Seems like
well,
Shy got
dog
them
has
fresh
his day.
boys in.
You got them freshies. Show them off, man.
Fresh boys in. Motherfucker was clean. Who did
Damn.
your hair?
Girl off Bardstown. It's like the shop is called. I don't know how to say it. I think it's Shay is CH. That's not the girl that does it, but the shop is called CHAY or AI, something like that.
Where's it at?
It's right behind your old condo.
At the that's what I was about to ask. Right there
Right by
at the White
White Castle.
Castle. Yep. Yeah. I used to live right there at the condo, like if you keep going, like not too far.
Right
Like
on the
Yeah,
other side of B Fines'
I
building
delivered over
where he
there.
records.
I've delivered over there. I didn't put my S on White Castle, so I'm learning. I'm learning.
a week. Week.
What's been new? Clearwater Damo. Talking about clear screens. Tell me about some clear water.
Bro,
Oh
I'm
shit.
sorry, real quick. You done been on 5 vacations since you've been on our since you've been on our podcast.
I've only been on three vacations, bro. Not five. I've been on three. We went to Destin in spring break. We went to Jamaica. Great Wolf Lodge don't count as a vacation, bro. That's just like a little trip. And we went to Clearwater. And I'm done, but we're trying to go to Baltimore for Thanksgiving to watch the Baltimore versus Bengals game.
That's dope. That's dope.
Tough, tough,
We
tough.
try to get somewhere for Christmas.
That
We
would
wanna
be
be
dope.
we wanna be out of town for Christmas
That
somewhere.
would be dope.
We'll
That would
see.
be dope.
Yeah, I gotta find something.
I started my passport application today.
Hey, real talk, you will never go back, bro. I'm telling you. Any other trip, if the trip costs more, like collectively costs more than $1,500, you might as well go out of the country, bro.
Yeah.
That shit
That
is.
is
I know
very
you hear
true,
about it.
bro. That's
I know
very
you hear
true.
about it, bro. But once you experience out of the country, bro,
I'm
you
not
ain't
going
never gonna
back.
want to
I
go
ain't
on
going back.
Yeah, you ain't never
I
gonna
ain't
want to go
going
on
back.
another domestic trip ever again, bro.
Right. You're gonna be like, they tricked me. Not for real, bro. That's why I'm talking about, like, we gotta get that trip. We gotta get that trip for next year and the next year.
Mhm.
Booked in. Or get them payments going on that shit.
I'll have my shit. Be ready to go. But how was Clearwater?
It's fun, bro. It's nice, bro. We had a good time. The guy went jet skiing with me, bro. So I'm gonna post a reel of like us surprising him or whatever, probably either tomorrow. I got it edited and stuff, but I'm gonna post it either tomorrow or Saturday. I've been trying to. It's hard to compete with all the school pictures and shit, bro. So
That's funny. That's funny.
Really?
I saw a nigga Katario. A nigga posted 10 pictures. 6 were his kids and 4 were his niece or nephews. I said, damn, nigga Katario got that many kids? It was like a whole starting lineup a nigga started posted. I was like, God damn.
For real,
So yeah,
literally.
niggas is really out here. You can't compete with that, Damo. You can't compete with nigga with 6 kids.
What was that old meme? The niggas like, you got it. You got it, big dog.
Man, enjoy Clearwater jet ski. What was he doing when he was in the cockpit of the airplane?
I was just getting off the plane. They let you take
Oh,
the
okay,
pictures,
okay, yeah, 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 yeah.
and stuff. So that was pretty cool.
Sure, he knew exactly what he was doing. It's the elevation gauge.
Hmm. You know him, bro.
All right, shit. Let's
Fucking
see. I'll get to our shout outs real quick. Shout out to Friend D. Shout out to Dr. Lauren Flaherty. Go out there and download the app. PHREND. It's been fire. Um, I don't know. She has all kind of stuff. I'm getting everything from her. So shout out to him. Shout out Tone Stallone. That's still a fire episode. If you ain't watched it, I want to have him on again. Uh, Hold on. Peasy said Instagram owed him a check. he owed them $7, and they shut his account down because of the $7. He was like, "Why didn't y'all just take it out of my check?"
The
That's
rapper Peasy.
NFKPZ. He's from here,
Okay, okay.
but
You said he
but it
got
was
shut down for $7.
yeah, $7. But Instagram owed him more than $7. They were paying him for so I'd just be like
$7, bro. Come
$7.
on. That's petty as hell.
Shout out Greedy. Chilling with Unc. Shout out Forrest. Shout out Sloob. Shout out Wine. Did you know Cameron Johnson is a Grammy voter?
I
Damo?
seen that. I seen that. I did see that.
That is.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's
That's
up.
correct. No, when I saw it, I said, yeah, Heights Point, nigga, you never know where we at in this motherfucker, nigga. We got Grammy votes, nigga, and everything, nigga. What the fuck you think this is? And then lastly, shout out to Big and Lazy. Shout out Big and Lazy. Shout out Big and Lazy.
Hey, shout out to y'all episode, man. Y'all did good.
I ain't even watched it all yet. That sounds bad.
Y'all had a
I
good.
ain't watched
Y'all
it
had
all
a.
yet.
Out
Y'all had
today.
a good episode, man. Good episode.
It was entertaining though. For like the first 40 minutes, it was pretty funny.
Yep, I ran through it today. It was good.
So shout out Big. You know what it is. How you a big step and you ain't stepping in no Big and Lazy? What did I say? Build my shit, talking my shit. I feel like Big and Lazy. Me and shit like Robin. Yeah, shit.
How y'all feel, man?
That's
Footballs are back, man.
It's a good time.
I love this. I love this type of year. I love this time of year, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do, bro. Like I love summer. Don't get me wrong, bro. Summer is summer, but nigga, that fall. It's not fall yet, so I be like, the pre-fall, like when you start seeing football coming, basketball training camp about to start up. That's when I get ready. I think
But
preseason
I'm gonna tell you
preseason
something that
polls
needs to
and
be
shit.
studied though, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I always gotta start off an episode something that kind of irks me, gets on my nerves about people that want to start shopping for fall shit in late July and August. Y'all need to be slapped. Something's wrong with y'all. We're not
Steve
rushing.
Rutledge.
We're not rushing for that, bro. We're not rushing for that. I hate when people like you go in the stores. Like, have y'all been in the stores lately and checked it out? Like, if you go into like any department store, or like a big box store, I say a big box store, like a Sam's or
Costco.
like a
Costco.
Sam's, Costco,
They
at
have pumpkins
home,
out.
pumpkins and Halloween decorations. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's August. I know it's not that far away, but like, put that stuff out at the end of September. Like, don't put that stuff, or
Yeah, give
even
them 30
maybe
days.
mid September. You know what I'm saying? But you don't gotta put that stuff out in August. We still can enjoy the pools. We still can enjoy, nice hot weather. You
The
know,
pools don't even close till second weekend of September, right? Or
and
first
they need
weekend
to
of
push that
September.
back too, bro. I know people just
Cause the
always say
heat,
Labor
I
Day
know.
because the world's changing, bro. We need to change that. It's too hot. We still need to enjoy them pools.
We're going to October, baby.
what was I gonna say? See, at first I thought you were talking. So look, I agree about as far as merchandise. Like I don't want to see that yet, but as far as clothes
Clothes,
for
no,
fall,
clothes is cool because clothes is cool.
it's
Go ahead,
because it's
drop the
cheaper.
clothes.
Because it's
Drop the
cheaper right
clothes.
now.
Yeah, drop the clothes. I'm talking about
Okay.
merchandise, like
Yeah, yeah.
But
fall merchandise, bro.
but
That's what
that's
I'm
the
talking
point.
about. Like
It doesn't
fall,
come
like
out.
merchandise, as far as like
Uh-huh.
decorative stuff, not like
Yeah.
clothes.
I think because they're not gonna put it out if it doesn't sell. So I think they just have numbers that basically said, well, if I put it out by this date, I can at least sell some type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But clothes,
Like
I'm not gonna put
I
that out.
know
I'm not gonna
somebody
put that
said
out too early because the next don't go on sale. And I'm
I
not putting
talked
these
to
clothes out on sale.
I talked to somebody today who said they went to Hobby Lobby because they heard that they have the Grinch stuff out for Christmas already. Bro, we 4 months away. Why?
Maya done been in Hobby Lobby 2 times this week. I gotta ask her. She's seen Grinch stuff.
So you know, just chill out on
That's
the rushing, bro. Because the year already goes by fast, bro. You know what I'm saying? We already in August. Like this shit's crazy to me to
I
think
know.
about. But like we gotta slow down, just a tad, just a tad.
Not to go too far off subject, a little conspiracy cornerish. You know they say time is speeding up.
I believe it.
Me
I
too.
believe it.
Like
I
if I
would not. I
died and
would not
God,
fight that, bro. I wouldn't fight
if I
that, bro.
died and God was like, time was speeding up though, I'd be like, it doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't be
Yeah, I
surprised,
wouldn't. I
God,
wouldn't doubt that at all,
I
bro.
wasn't going crazy.
I wouldn't doubt that at all. Honestly,
for real.
I think that's true. I
And
think that's absolutely true.
and I had a psychology teacher who basically was like, no, that is us becoming more of a. We used to care about an hour, then we started caring about a minute, then we started caring about every second. You know what I'm saying? That's us. And I'm like, no,
I just think it's just,
that's not
especially,
it.
bro,
That's
like
not true.
when you have, when you're an adult and you have kids, just when you have an adult, when you're an adult, period, and you got like certain things that you got to do, and then like you hit that maturity level when when stuff starts caring, when you start caring about certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you start caring about the money you spend, you start caring about the time you spend on certain things. Like you ever been like, we all fall victim to it, but scrolling on your phone, you be like, damn, I've been looking at my phone for 10 minutes, bro. Like I could have did something else in this 10 minutes.
For
So like,
sure, even
I
longer.
think it's just the time that you learn how to value things. Like it's one of my things like now is like I value time. I will do anything to save time. I'll do anything to save time because you don't get that back. That's stuff that you don't get back. So like use your time wisely. And so I think when when you condition the thinking about it more and understanding the constraint of time, then you start to pay attention to it a little more.
So it's more of the effect of I never paid attention to this car, but now that I bought this car, I see this
I
car on the
swear,
road
yeah,
all the time.
the same type of
So
the
that's
same
saying,
type of
okay,
thing. Yeah, the same
yeah.
type of thing, bro. Like same type of thing. For sure.
What you speaking of jumping back into sports, there's been some changes. What the hell you think of ESPN? Go ahead and I got one for I got one for each of y'all. So the first one's for Damo. What do you think about
Mhm.
ESPN purchasing and now owning NFL Network, Red Zone, and Fantasy, if I'm not
And I
mistaken,
know what you
along
about
with
to ask me.
I know. So then the leases. So what do you think about also do you think it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing with ESPN taking ownership? And then I got a second question. I'll let you do that.
Uh,
Or do you even care? Because I know you're a fan of NFL Network, NFL Red Zone, or some of the NFL packages that are out there right
well,
now.
Red Zone for sure. Red Zone and uh Sunday Ticket was that's law for me. Since I had a market team, I like to watch my team. And then I don't like just watching the Colts and the Bengals all the time. ESPN has a pretty good like NFL Live, like their analysts when they can analyze football, just analyzing football and talking football and not talking about like situationals on shows like Get Up and stuff. I think that's what gets the clicks and the views and stuff, of course, and the conversation starters, all that type of stuff. But I think that gets away from, the truth of the game. So it's like we all have opinions on how somebody should have done something or what they should have done or whatever. But like when it gets away from like analyzing just what they did in game and what they can expound on that or how they can get better or whatever, then I think that's when it loses a fan like me. You lose the allure because, like, I don't want to hear like hypotheticals. I don't want to hear like what if. I don't want to hear. I get tired of hearing about the Cowboys, this and all this, like and I know it's what drives traffic and all that stuff, which is what you need for network television. But sometimes a fan just wants to hear analyzation. They want to see plays. Like I play football, so like if I can look at and I understand and I coached football, so if I can look at a program and learn something or like say, "Oh damn, I knew that. I can piece that together." Like that's why I like watching football. But to, that's a long-winded answer. But I think as long as they keep the shows that are like on NFL Network, as long as they keep the talent that they already have, and maybe like sprinkle, talent like Dan Orlovsky, Ryan Clark, Damian Woody, Marcus Spears, Mina Kimes. As long as they spread some of that talent throughout some of the programs, I think it'll be fine. But I don't want to see Stephen A. Smith on nothing football. Like we see him on First Take, we see him on Get Up enough. Like I don't want to
And
see
NBA
people that,
countdown.
yeah, I don't want to see him like talking football stuff because he's a talent at this point. Like we all understand and we know it, like how the game goes. He's a talent at this point. I know he's they money guy, but I don't I don't really care to hear Stephen A. Smith because I take myself away from programs and I used to love First Take. You know what I'm saying? I loved First Take because I hated Skip Bayless. So I liked like him going against Skip Bayless. And then when him and Max, like I loved the Max. But the reason why he didn't love Max because Max always kept it true to sport. And there was no theatrics with Max. You know what I'm saying? Like Max is very smart. Max Kellerman was smart and he knows his sports, he knows his stuff. He had crazy takes too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he don't have crazy takes, which every sports fan has crazy takes, but I think Max just kept it sport, and there was no theatrics.
You know what really did it for Stephen A. with Max?
And when T.O. told him
Bro,
he was
get
more
out of
black
here.
than him,
Get
yeah,
out of here. The fact that
because
you
bro,
knew.
it's the truth.
Here, and like I said, I'm in the streets. Max almost seems blacker than you, Stephen A. with what he with he's come.
Bro, because it's like you know, I know you got a job to do, and you got to say what you got to say, but sometimes like you don't have to be on TV like cooning, bro. Like you know what I'm saying, like. And I think now, like the way they have First Take, like I don't never want to hear Mad Dog Russo. Like I never want to hear you talk about sports, bro. You never played sports in your life. I always want to hear people that have journalistic integrity. I studied journalism in school. Like I wanted to be a sports broadcaster, so I know what journalistic integrity is. I know what it means. And I know some people can do the job without the theatrics, without the crazy takes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like Russo, bro, he's an old school guy, and I feel like he appeals to the the old white man that thinks Bob Cousy is the best man ever. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that's what keeps that audience around. So I think it's like a more the way that they have it structured now is like a play on trying to reach out to the masses when it comes to their audience. What you think about them getting WWE, Rashad? Because I know that was going to be the next question.
Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, to keep it short and simple, honestly, I don't even like WWE that much. I know I'm a big wrestling fan. I have a lot of their merchandise. I mean, that's what I grew up on. I watch AEW specifically because of this. If are really into wrestling, you start to understand that like WWE is more literally Disney. You know what I mean? The it's big, got millions worldwide, and kids love it. But like
Yeah.
AW is Comedy Central. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be more entertained on Comedy Central like than the Disney Channel right now. So like basically them buying them, they just keep going more that way.
I think Disney is trying to they're trying to I don't know, they making power plays. Like if you watch it, if you're looking at it, like you got NFL rights, you got wrestling rights, and like the way have wrestling has like resurged. You know what I'm saying? Because like wrestling was down for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like after, I would say for me, like after,
Right when we graduated high school.
yeah, but like after the
Attitude era.
yeah, after The Rock, after
Mhm.
Stone Cold and all that stuff, like it kind of took a dive down, and then now it's kind of resurged. So I think Disney is just trying to put their hand in all the pots at this point because I think they kind of see like the way that the world's going, and then they're gonna phase Hulu out, and it's just gonna be on like integrated into Disney Plus.
So yeah, you bring up the bigger thing is that they're about to create the largest sports package that we've ever seen, and that you can't skate around this
It's to
motherfucker.
me, it's like a monopoly. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yes,
you gonna have shows, anything that come on Hulu is gonna be Disney Plus. So that means that Disney Plus is gonna that subscription is gonna go up. You going like you said, the biggest sports package that you ever seen. You know what I mean? Like, and then you got WWE. They already got UFC. They already got rights to UFC, right? And I think it's just literally like I think it's literally showing you their power. I think they're trying to regain their power because for a little bit, you felt like remember when everybody was leaving ESPN and going to Fox and going to all these other networks and stuff. And so it kind of felt like ESPN was like losing their allure. Like when we was growing up, bro, when you woke up, ESPN, before you went to sleep, ESPN, Sports Center, like all that stuff has kind of changed because of social media. Like we could see it in real time. It's on Twitter/X or whatever. You got posts, you got clips, like everything is at our fingertips now. So I think that they just trying to
but it's
get
also
more with the time and integrate their business model and push it to the masses.
But it's also not even that. It's also they overpaid for their current leases on the current sports that they had. So they didn't
Okay.
have the money to pay for the talent like other people were because they were not investing anymore into, like you said, the shit that we liked
Right.
as children. They stopped. Started more so like outsourcing that shit. Then they couldn't hold on to their talent, and then once they started
Mhm.
holding on to their talent, you know what I'm saying? So like now, as a response, you say, all right, I'm gonna create this giant mogul super package that like people can go and this can go, but like I know that these leases and how much I'm bidding on this shit is going up. So I might as well just have it all then. You know what I'm saying? Like I might as well not fall on one business deal with the NFL. I might as well just have 10 business deals with everybody, like where I can't fail type shit. So I think, and then to your point, that's them kind of growing with the times and being like, all right, y'all want this app shit? Y'all want this? Yeah, maybe we can't do this. Maybe we can't do that, but we can own it all. And you
Right.
have to come through us to stream. You have to. Like, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
We getting
So
your dollar some one way or another.
yeah, one way or another, we getting your dollar. So if Hulu falls off, Disney's just going up. If this doesn't, okay, my bad. If this doesn't, you feel me? You feel me? It just
Thunder over
it wouldn't.
Louisville looking ass niggas. Thunder over Louisville looking ass nigga right there.
Thunder over market.
That nigga.
You're saying that real wrestling fans are like, I want my purity in my sport too. That's why I even gravitated over to AEW. Now you're gonna make it more Disney, you're gonna make it more PG, you're gonna make it more performative, you're gonna make it more this and that. That's gonna probably turn the purist off. So I feel like y'all are both saying the same thing. And that's what the main concern was for most people about ESPN taking equity. And then the last thing I wanted to say, NFL then gets an equity, 10% equity into ESPN. So what's going to stop them from throwing in their next Stephen A and then protecting their players, their reputation, their I'm like, it could get where Stephen A walked, a nigga might come through and run on that month. You feel me? That's why I'm like, this could get very crazy from or what stops them from getting into it with ESPN and being like, nah, nigga, I own 10% of you. Like, it's just kind of my shit too, bro. I just worry about shit. That's a lot of That's a lot of kissing cousins right there.
Let's
Yes.
see how it plays out. I've watched them restructure, on the back end. They had to lose some good talent, you know what I'm saying,
A lot.
to get where they at. They lost a lot of good talent, like, and it's hard to find captivating people on TV to watch all the time, especially if you're just doing something like Sports Center. So like, like when we came up, bro, Sports Center, you knew the people, like you knew their names, you knew Linda Cohn, you knew, Stephen
Stuart
Everett,
Scott.
you knew Stuart Scott, like you knew the names, you knew Harris Storm, like you knew all the
Yeah.
names because it was just they made watching Sports Center, whether it was the way that they described it or whatever, they made it worth watching. And sometimes these people are not. Like I think that you got some people like Gary Streisky. I love Gary Streisky. I love what's her name? Elle Duncan. I love Elle Duncan.
Oh, what did Elle say, y'all? What did Elle say? She said at the All Star. Hold on. She said at the All Star game, Elle Duncan said, "There's no D, kind of like a girl's trip to Cancun."
Yeah, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like it's some good talent now, but they had to rise up, through it all. So it'd be good to see how the NFL package comes over and does its thing. Just don't mess with my Sunday ticket. That's all I care about. Don't mess with my Sunday ticket. What's his name? What's the dude's name that does the damn uh, red zone? What's his name?
I
Bill
can't think of
Hanson.
his name.
What's his name, bro? Hold on,
I was gonna say
cuz.
that Elle Duncan comment was brought to you by the Puss Pod. The Puss Pod. When your girl was just asleep and then she hears Puss Pod through the wall,
Right.
it's gonna get you in
I'm
trouble.
getting
Puss
everybody in
Pod.
trouble.
Yeah, Scott Hanson, bro. Like real
Scott
talk, bro.
Hansen.
You can't take Scott Hanson off of red zone. Like you can't do that. You still need to have your shows that's on NFL Network. You know.
How to get that out the way. You see Ashton Gelati, his fight in camp.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. It's good
Anything?
stuff, bro.
Y'all were both offensive linemen. Anything like that ever happen to y'all?
Of course. Where
Uh,
getting a little slinging match, like I said, where y'all engage and then after the play just keep going and you just like somebody's getting slung to the ground.
I think I never got into it with anybody.
Actually, it
But
was with a nigga at Mail too.
Me
I
too.
ain't
That's what I
never,
was literally about to
It
say.
was with
I was
a
about to
I
nigga
ain't
say
at
never,
that. I was
Mail
about to
too.
say it.
nobody never really like mushed me or did anything like that. But I remember playing Ballard and y'all was cutting us, and I
Cutting the
was
shit
getting
out of
pissed because
y'all.
I was like, bro, stop being a bitch, stop cutting, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was like that's the
Damo,
game. That's the game
Damo,
plan.
if you over me, I'm cutting you too, my
Man,
guy.
don't cut, bro.
If
Just
you over
feel
me,
me? Just
I'm
get
cutting
to
you
it.
too.
Man, I'll never forget they was cutting us, and that shit was getting on my nerves, bro. Because I'm like, bro, like I'm cool with a couple times. This shit is every fucking play.
Yeah.
That shit was every
Well,
fucking
yeah, that
play.
would,
It
yeah,
was
that
It
get
was
annoying.
cutting us,
it
bro.
had to be
But
when I was a
every play,
sophomore and you was a junior.
I think so. I think it was that
Because
year.
that's that lineman coach, that's what he would teach us.
That
And
shit
I
was
wasn't
dirty.
that good at cutting. I know that sounds weird, it's just a cut, but
Yeah,
It's
they
weird.
didn't teach
It's a
us that in
weird
yeah,
high
thing to
nah.
school.
do.
It's a
I
weird
always
thing to
just
do. I was never
heads
good
up.
at cutting either. I'd
Right.
rather just sit there and play the gap. I'm not cutting
Yeah,
no motherfucker, bro. And let no
right.
motherfucking big ass motherfucker fall on me. That
I
Yeah.
shit.
know. That's what I'd be thinking too.
Speaking of ballot, bro, have you seen y'all's new jerseys?
I seen the white ones.
Them motherfuckers are
Are they?
too, bro.
As
They
They are so weak, bro.
they
Hold on, I gotta
white.
find it for you, bro. First of all, Marcus,
I might be able to look them up.
what what color are Ballard's hats? I mean, wow. What color are
Ballot.
Ballard's helmets, bro?
I
We
don't
got
know.
black.
They black.
We
I was
got
about to
black
say
now.
black or oh, okay. I was gonna say maroon.
They're black, bro.
They were maroon when we were there. They changed to black after us, of course. That's what we wanted.
They're black. The jerseys are so cool, bro.
You're not talking.
They white, bro. They're all white. Ain't gonna come up, bro. You gotta find the schedule. Like
This is my one of my sister's friend's son that plays for Ballard.
Oh, ooh, That's it is poo poo.
come down a little bit so he can see the helmet, bro. Look at the numbers though, bro. You can't see the numbers, bro. The numbers are like you. First of all, you there's there we go. That is duty, and the colors are clean. Like if they had black on the jersey somewhere, I
They are
wouldn't
kind
be
of boo
mad
boo
about it.
though,
You feel what I'm saying? But you have
and just the
nowhere no
stripes on the
black.
shoulder.
They don't have no, and you
It's the
can't see
skin.
you can't see the numbers. The numbers look so fucking duty, bro.
Let me
Like,
see if there's one that kind of
hold on, bro.
shows.
You know
Scholar,
they
send it
pretty
to
over
me.
there at Ballard. They bougie Ballard.
Listen, listen. Here's the take. Listen, when we were in high school, we wanted black helmets, and then we also
Oh, that would
wanted
have
an
been
alternate
crazy.
blue uniform because our classic
Bro,
it does have
them is
some points.
duty, bro. Them
Like
are
it
duty.
does look like a nigga created that. And hold on, what's the helmet?
Look, I like.
Me either.
I don't like the match with the helmet. I like the uniform, but they need a white
Look
helmet.
at the numbers, bro. Shout out to Lil Day Day, man. Shout out to Lil Day Day, man. But the numbers are so duty, bro.
They
Like,
Whose
need
look
numbers?
at the
they
Somebody
need a
got the
white
numbers.
numbers
helmet.
though.
You told me that they wouldn't go tough with a white helmet.
With a white helmet,
Okay,
that
that's
would
what I'm
be
saying. Right.
way better, bro. But I'm just talking about the
Okay,
numbers alone. Look
Yes,
at the
that's
number,
trash.
bro.
That font's
That
trash.
shit looks like that shit's
He's
duty,
one
bro. That
S.
font is
That
duty,
nigga said
bro.
one S.
It's a
Who the
duty
hell's one
font.
S? My
It's
bad.
a
I ain't gonna
duty
talk about
font.
no kid.
It's duty font, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
but yeah, we wanted the alternate black. We wanted all no black to be our home. Then we wanted alternate like some type of blue incorporated. Of course, we did get some new Nikes.
We got
I'm
some new
grateful for
Nikes
them because
too.
I love them jerseys.
that's
But
it.
What'd y'all have? The
Lucky,
maroon?
bro.
Y'all
they're
have the
the
maroon
same
and
You
with
color
the
want to know
black
something
pants
crazy,
Nikes?
bro? I
with the
never
black
played in Nike,
kind of
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
wings type stuff on the.
I never played in Nike. I never played in Nike
Nah,
Who's
they
your
was
Adidas?
Under
ever.
Armour.
Under Armour. You're right. My bad.
I never. Even when I got to college, I didn't play in Nike. I played
Oh,
in Adidas in college, bro. I
Campbellsville.
never
It's
played in
Adidas.
Nike, bro. Ooh, don't say it. Please don't say it.
He said, "Don't even utter the
Please don't
word."
say it. It's the worst experience of my
Him
life,
and
bro. I
Nick
don't even
Pope
know why
sound
I
the
did
same.
that shit to myself.
What did they have there?
They had Adidas.
Okay.
They had Adidas. That was the worst experience of my life, bro. I ain't gonna lie
Damn,
to
is
you.
that bad?
Bro, it was bad, bro. You ever been somewhere and like you enjoyed the people, bro, and like you was grateful for the people, but the overall place was just ass? That was Campbellsville for me, bro. And I don't even know why I chose it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gibbs. Shout out to Cody. You know, it's two of my high school friends that went with me. But like we got there, bro. It just wasn't college experience, bro. So like, first of all, you get to Campbellsville, and it's an NAI school. So I had a preferred walk on offer from somewhere, and I had two D3s, which I should have went D3. You feel me? Like I had Thomas More and I had Mount St. Joe's in Cincinnati. I should have
You
went
have been up there with
either
Man
one of
Man.
those. You
You
know what
have
I'm
been up there with
saying?
Man
Like
Man.
Pass
should have went.
Thomas More every time I go to Cincinnati.
Yes, I should have. That's where I should have went. I should have went to Mount St. Joe's. That should have. I should have been a Cincinnati local. I should have been. I probably would be coaching football right now if I went up there. I probably would have finished all 4 years if I went to Mount St. Joe's. But I did. So when you went to Campbellsville, bro, it was first of all, it was a Christian school, and it was like liberal art studies. So there was like no like architecture, engineering, none of that stuff. Like you're not studying none of that. That was number one. Number two, y'all see me. I've been big all my life. It ain't no secret. Food was trash. Absolutely garbage. God awful. There's no other way for me to describe it. Okay. I'm talking about nasty to the core. I'm talking about the only good days that we had good food was chicken tender days. Like, you feel me? Like y'all been to school before and you know the food is trash, but on chicken tender days, you getting that $3 lunch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get some $3 lunch today because I'm gonna get some chicken tender. That's how it was at Campbellsville. So it was so bad, brother. We used to have to take Ziploc bags. in our backpacks and hoard the chicken strips because the food was so fucking ass. Bro. It was garbage. And then it was a dry town. So Taylor County is a dry town. It has no, yes, bro, dry town. Everything closes at night. There was the biggest store they had was a Walmart.
Of course.
They didn't even have a Waffle House. They had a Huddle House. Garbage. They had a McDonald's that instituted a late night menu. So it was like after 10 o'clock, bro, the prices spiked and you can only get certain stuff. It was god awful, bro. It was god awful. We could only have visitors of the opposite sex on Mondays and Thursdays. So,
My God.
and we had to leave the door open when we had the visitors from of the opposite sex.
This is where
So
I draw the line.
time out, time out, time out, bro. Time the fuck out. So so just think about it. Mondays and Thursdays, bro. First of all, what happens at every other college? If somebody wanted to visit you, what happens at every other college on the Thursday? What
The
starts on
weekend,
Thursdays
Thursday,
at every
Thursday.
college?
Thursday, Thursday.
Parties, bro. Nobody's coming to see you on a Thursday. And then on a Monday, that's when classes start. Like,
That
it
is
was just so
trash.
weak, bro. It was so weak. So, like,
And you had
I
to leave
went,
your dorm room open?
yes, bro. You had to read your door open, bro. So I was there for maybe like, when I first got there, I was playing football, so they didn't let me participate in camp because my blood pressure was high. And so, like, the first 2 weeks of school and camp, bro, I didn't get to participate. So like when I came out of camp, they put me on scout. I was already checked out, bro, at that point. Like it was over. You feel me? I was like, this is bull. So I was on scout for like 2 3 weeks. And then like this is how I knew it was just a jank of a school, bro. We had
Yeah,
JV games in
yeah.
college.
Shout out to my bros, Juice Daddy. Now they're two brothers. Juice Daddy. Go follow them on Insta. This is their poppy, pineapple, strawberry, cucumber, watermelon, and lime. And this one is their stepdaddy. Apple, celery, lemon, kale, ginger. It's a sweet with earthy taste. You can get orders from them online. You can pick them up. You can see them at the farmers market. They're at both the St. Matthews and the New Albany farmers market on Saturdays. Just tap in with them, man.
Like we had like we was playing other schools JV, bro. Like we had over 100 people, like 100 people on the team. Some people's numbers was like 113.
Get out of here.
Bro, I swear. If
They
I'm
had
lying,
three
if
digit
I'm
numbers?
if I'm lying, I'm flying, bro. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I ain't lying to you.
What number are you? 102?
So that shit, my number was 68. I ain't never wore 68. I swear, bro. You think I'm lying, bro? I swear. I swear to God, real talk. And so they put me on scout. I was on
Get
scout for
out
three
of here,
weeks.
bro.
We played Lindsey Wilson in the
Uh-huh.
JV game, and I was smacking niggas in that game. I was playing
No.
right guard. I had probably like 3 or 4 pancakes, bro, on pools, killing niggas, right? And the head coach walked up to me and he was like, "We apologize.
Yeah.
We need to have you on varsity." So they at this point they had moved me up, but at that point I was like, fuck this, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I had put in my transfer papers. I had put in my transfer papers to Lindsey Wilson. And I'm like, y'all ain't gonna play me. I'm gonna go somewhere I can play.
I guess.
Then I thought about even going back up to Thomas More, like, just all type of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I had already checked out, and it was at one point in time, bro. Like I had all my clothes up there. You trying college. Said, bro, nobody to impress up here. This is garbage. I took all my clothes home. I had 3 sweatsuits and 1 pair of shoes, and that's all I wore for the second half of the first semester. And the second semester, that's all I wore was just hoodies and some Jordan 14s, bro.
I
And
mean, shit.
the
What
last
number you
shot. No, it
anyway?
wasn't last shot, but yeah, bro. The ones that came in the package, the black ones, the black and
Mm.
red 14 with the white stitching. And yeah, I was gone, and I didn't go to camp that first day. Like you only had to go. to camp for so many days in order for them to pay your tuition, right? So like I had already had the numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you only had to go to camp for like 2 weeks or something like that. So I went for my 2 weeks, and soon as my shit got paid, I wasn't getting up no more. I will never forget the day. It had snowed and they had knocked on my door. Like my teammates was like, "Come on, bro, we gotta go to camp." I said, "Who? I ain't going to camp. They didn't already pay mine. You feel me? I'm good." So I didn't go to camp. I didn't go to camp. And then my position coach, he came to my room one day, knocked on the door to try to talk to me, bro. And I had put my transfer papers in the UK, and I had him come to Campbellsville. So
God.
I checked the mail, and they sent me the acceptance letter, right? And it was on my desk. It was on my desk, and he sat down at my desk. And I was like, I hope you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? And he's talking to me, and I'm sitting on the
Right.
bed, the twin bed that sits up high. I'm sitting on the bed. My room wasn't nothing about this wide. You feel me? Like I probably had 3 inches more than my wingspan. And he's like, "Man, what's going on? Talk to me." And I'm just like, "I don't want to do this shit no more." Like, y'all sat me out, and they put me on scout. I know I'm better than that. And it wasn't the fact that like I was playing behind anybody. I was a freshman. I wasn't it wasn't it. It was the fact that I didn't get a chance to prove myself. I went straight to
That's
scout.
why I'm laughing.
And then I started realizing like this is some bullshit. Like
Gosh.
that's when I started realizing like this is some bullshit. This niggas out here with three numbers on their jersey. I've never seen this before in my life, bro. It was niggas from everywhere: Florida, Georgia, Ohio, like. And I met some cool niggas, bro, in college, bro. Devontae Carney was one of my niggas, bro. Dale, man, I met some niggas. Pat, I had there's some cool dudes I met, bro. That was, what I'm saying, that was not from, Kentucky,
Right.
but that was they only out. You know what I'm saying? That was they only out. But I knew that wasn't my only out because I had to get out of there. Real talk,
Yeah,
I had to go.
it's one of them like not that you think you better than nobody, like as a person, but as a football player you do, and you're like,
Yeah.
yo, like, nah. It's when I would,
But now, as a person, period, I couldn't be there, bro.
yeah,
I'm from the city, so it's like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm from the city. It's cool. Like I know. Marcus grew up in the country and shit, and it was cool to go out there and do shit. But they had fun shit to do. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like there was nothing, bro. I mean, when I tell you there was nothing to do in this town, bro. There was nothing to do. There was no nightlife. Like I told you, they didn't have a fucking every town got something like a Texas Roadhouse. They had a fucking place called Holton's.
Call who?
Holton's. They didn't even have a Cattleman's. It was
That's
called
crazy.
Holton's.
That's
It was
crazy.
trash.
That's
Bro,
crazy.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. It was
The two
bad,
things
bro.
that would have got me, like I said, is the Monday and Thursday keep the door open. What am I at home? And then the three numbers on the jersey, I'd have been like, what kind of shit is this, bro?
Some
Like, I gotta
janky
get out
shit, bro.
that
It was
should look
janky,
like a
bro.
that should
That's
look
all
like
I
a
can say. It was some
motorcycle
janky
fucking
shit, bro.
uniform or something. Niggas 562 and shit.
That
What the
shit was
fuck?
janky, bro. And I should have known something, bro.
it.
Known something, bro. Because like, bro, our our offensive coordinator, bro. Our offensive coordinator ran spread, bro. So you think like when you're running the spread offense, like what kind of running
You need
back
a
do you need in
spread
a
running
spread
back,
offense,
nigga.
bro?
Short.
You-
You feel me?
Yeah, you need a. So
Somebody get
the
up too.
I don't know if y'all know him, but his name is Jawan Brewer, bro. He played at Valley,
Mm-mm.
and he was the best back we had. He was the best back we had, bro. And he fit the prototypical type of back you needed to run the spread, bro. We didn't. We had another back that was older than him, like much older than him. His name was Mark Terry. Okay, good dude, hell of a football player. But he was not a running back for spread. He was a power running back, and you got him
Straight
running,
ahead back.
bro. You got him running spread offense, bro. And he started him, bro. And I'm just like, what are y'all doing? You got the best back in the backfield, bro. Is Jawan, but you're not playing him. So yeah, man, it was a tough go round, bro. At that place, man.
That was Campbellsville.
Yeah, CU, man, Campbellsville University. That shit was trash. I don't wish that place on anyone. And I've heard that it's made strides, like they got a Chick-fil-A now and all this stuff, bro. But it's not a place that you want to go to, bro. I'm telling you, dog.
One Chick-fil-A ain't changing all that.
Nah, but I mean, I've heard it's come up. The campus looks a little better and all that, but I'm just telling you, bro. That shit was.
They said
uh,
niggas got a Chick-fil-A now, and that turned the whole campus around.
That shit was the bricks, bro. That shit was
That
the
turned the
bricks, bro.
whole
To
town
me,
out.
bro. Like for real, like that shit. No, that shit was very humbling. That shit was very humbling for me,
Shit.
bro. You
What
see
you
that
got going on?
catch? Yeah, y'all see that catch? I'm really ignorant with it. That was my lamp.
Okay.
Still got it.
He still
Still
got it.
got it.
I still got it,
How many career
cuz.
interceptions you
I
got?
still got it.
He still
Yeah.
got it.
Zero. I got
Fumble recovery.
one career fumble recovery. That's all I got,
I got a
cuz.
reception for like 14 yards.
Yeah, that's all I
Motherfucker
got.
bounced around and came right. I was like, well, let's go with it then.
Got
I got a kickoff
Oh
return too.
shit! You was toting that. You was toting.
I got like we did. This is on JV.
You was toting.
This is on JV. We used to do this thing where you'd have the two
Yeah, yeah.
receiving our
You got the
returners
upbacks.
deep back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you would have like a blocker back there, and they would let me do that sometimes. And one time it just bounced and came. I mean, right
They
to
get
me. It was
shots up
like I
there.
gotta go with it. So I had me a kick return. I had me a reception. Somehow doing
I know
all
when
this
they
as
got
a
to I know
lineman.
when you got to the sideline, they'd be like, "You were supposed to get down, O'Donnell. You were
Yeah, I'm
supposed to
like,
get down."
they didn't
Bounce
chew me
into
out
your
too much
arms.
because I mean, it literally like I was getting into the scheme of blocking,
Yeah.
and it
At
just
that point,
rolled on the ground and just kind of giving those like
I know
skips
you
to me,
toted that
like
motherfucker before
Yeah.
Damo.
it is what it is.
Yeah, we had a package called Big Bertha.
God,
Me and Damaris was in the backfield.
jeez,
Yeah.
I remember
he
you was
was
on our
too.
scouting report, Damo,
For what?
for that package. They were
I
like,
think we knew.
if they
No,
go here,
no. Did we
we're
have?
gonna do this. You know what I mean?
You might be right. You might be bringing something
Like,
back.
and in my head, I was like, that's
Right,
Yeah.
Damo,
right,
this back there.
and like what? Right, nigga, TJ Gritton.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, I get busy with this nigga. I know this nigga.
I know this motherfucker.
And then what was I gonna say? The nigga I got into a swinging match with was a male nigga, Solomon. Was it Solomon?
Oh, you got into a Solomon?
Yeah, it
You
was like
got
first play of the
into a
game my
swinging match
senior
with
year.
Solomon?
And I
Damn,
think
bro.
I knocked his helmet off too. So then his helmet was off, and then you feel me?
Yeah.
It was a pretty epic start to a male manual game. It
How
was
Hmm.
a
you
pretty
gotta do
epic
it.
start to
That's
a
how
male
you win
manual
it.
game for sure. Female
Okay.
niggas always starting shit. We just gotta finish it. I was just playing. Who did I see yesterday? Oh, I saw Miss Beaumont. Cause your boy's up at I went to the practice, U of L's practice, and your boy's up there. I saw Jalen.
Man,
Yeah, I saw Jalen and is that his name
Antonio.
Jalen? Yeah. Kim. I saw
Yeah.
him up there. I saw him up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jalen Kemp and
Oh, that was
Eric
Eric.
Palmer.
Okay. Yeah, I be seeing Coach
Uh-huh.
Palmer everywhere on my shit.
Yeah.
But I just like I don't remember
Hmm.
what year was he? Eric
They
was
09. I mean, my bad. They 11.
Eric was 11
They
too?
11. They your grade.
Damn, that's a lot of Mel had a lot of people then. They
Mm-hmm.
had a lot of people at 11 then that I knew.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Palmer, Kemp,
John,
Jalen Rose, John,
like I said, Solomon, like I said, Mitch.
Solomon,
I knew a lot of the
Solomon.
defense. Like I damn near knew
Yeah,
everybody
Mitch.
on the defense.
I gotta ask y'all something. Y'all can take this off the pod if y'all want to, but I gotta ask y'all, bro. And we might need to take it off the pod because I don't want to be embarrassed. Nobody be embarrassed, but Have y'all seen that video?
Be looking at our people, just be like, we every direction, ain't we, boy? Niggas dead, niggas fed, niggas in the league, niggas.
It you don't want to like compare yourself to make you like I don't do this to feel
Nah,
better,
for
but you be
real.
like, damn, I'm blessed. Like, you know what I mean?
No, you do
Like
gotta
be
tell
me.
yourself you blessed, bro, because you do gotta tell yourself you blessed, bro, because it's just happening to
Right,
everybody out here. Like
right.
shit's happening to people, bro. As you get older, you really start to value, like kind of what we was talking about earlier. You start to value life, bro, because like you starting to see like your elders die off. You starting to see your granny, your great aunts, and all that stuff. They getting older, bro. So you gotta like really cherish those moments, bro, and like
Yeah.
give them memories. Make sure you checking in on them and stuff, bro. Like because it puts it in perspective, and then like people that
Right.
like dying and stuff, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. Like y'all know
Why does that
Richard
name
Kennedy.
sound
Y'all
familiar
know who Richard
too?
Kennedy is.
Mm-mm.
He used to
Yeah,
play for the
yeah,
Patriots,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
He
yeah.
used to play for the Patriots. He went to J Town. Like he's got like a chronic disease, bro. That like something is like I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know exactly what it is, and I don't want to speak out of turn, bro, for respect. But like he's going through something right now, and so it's just like,
Yeah,
bro, it's
yeah.
just I don't know, bro. You just gotta, like you say, you count your blessings, make your days count, bro. If you're having a bad day, bro, look at it as glass half empty, glass
That,
half full. You know what I'm saying? Not half empty, bro, and just keep on pushing, bro, because it's some shit going on out here, bro. You just gotta make your days count,
Mm.
bro. Don't count your days.
That's some realtor talk right there.
yeah, that,
That's for real.
For real.
Realize, recognize, realize,
so
realize.
you know
Yes, sir.
another
Yes,
you know
sir.
another name I was thinking about because we was trying to come up with like a name for like your segments that involve realtor mixed with real, the word real,
Yeah.
but also the other word real, like REEL. I thought about that, like because we making reels out of it.
Real. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't
Okay.
know, it hit me one day.
Alright.
I was like, that's
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah. I just be trying to give the people game, bro, because it's free.
It's
Like, hey, Marcus, we gotta talk, bro, because I got it. I got it. I got the idea. I just needed somebody to conceptualize it, but I got it. I ain't gonna say too much
we can
more,
take it out.
but I got the idea. You feel me? Yep. That's why like doing this is so important. Like, you know, I know y'all just starting and trying to fill things out and, keeping consistency and all that stuff, but just keep going, bro. Because like don't let nobody I think we live in a society where, people's opinions be mattering to other people sometimes too much. People trying to fit into a society that they don't fit into. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta create your own lane in your own space because there's other people out there that are like you. That's what creates community. Community is like people that are into the same things, do the same things, a community can be anything. So like y'all creating a community by doing this podcast. You know what I'm saying? There's people that are regular people that are into odd things or look at odd things. Like one of the things that y'all both do is like y'all talk on a different level on like scientific stuff or like conspiracy theory stuff. Like it's other people out there that do that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like and so y'all creating community by doing what y'all doing. So like, just keep doing what y'all doing, whether y'all get 20 views, 50 views, 1,000, 1,000,000, like just keep doing it, keep coming up with concepts that y'all have, keep working y'all's angles, doing what y'all doing. It takes time, you know what I'm saying? It takes time, but you just got to keep seeing the vision. Some people just don't see the vision either. Like I think that's a big thing. Like a lot of people, and that's the thing with the African American community as a whole is like sometimes you don't see people when they grinding. You see them when they grinding, and it's just like, oh, they grinding. You know what I'm saying? But you don't give them their flowers while they grinding, and then you try to give them their flowers when they made it, but then that's like too late. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, give them their flowers while they grinding. Like show people that you see that they doing something. Show give them the respect that they deserve, while they're doing it because it's a lot. Like especially like in my profession, like people see me close deals and closing at closings, but they don't see like the 30 to 45 days that I have to really grind. Like have to stay up, like take calls, talk to people, take calls on vacation, take late night calls, take time away from my family to go show houses, do this, do that, do that. Like people don't see all of that. They just see the end result and they congratulate you on that, but they don't show you love while you doing that. So just, I just want to tell y'all, bro, just keep doing what y'all doing. I admire y'all because I've always wanted to start a podcast on my own. Like I have an idea, I have a concept, but I just ain't never put it together because I'm scared, you know what I'm saying, or nervous or anxious to do it and not get the reception that I feel like I warrant. But just to see y'all consistently like dropping episodes, recording episodes, having them, keeping on, and just keeping on and keeping on and keeping on, bro. Like y'all pushing me to like actually get into it and like create a community for myself. I'll just give y'all flowers. I
Nah,
know it was long winded, but just giving
No,
y'all
no, no. I
flowers, man.
appreciate that for
that's what we
sure.
be trying to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why we can have probably some bigger people on or whatever, but I think we recognize the homegrown talent and the people like frequency and vibe who like, no, I can see, even though he's just this
Yeah.
and that, perception wise, like, no, I can feel that motherfucker's really about something deep, or they really got a service or a product, or they really trying to serve the community, whatever the case is. So like, it's literally why we started it, because we wanted to give
Mhm.
niggas they flowers. We wanted to put certain niggas in position where it's like, nah, niggas need to see how funny you are, how cool you are, how chill you are, artistic you are, how these different things that they just see you on the Instagram post, they
Mhm.
don't get that from you. They just see a freestyle from you, they don't get that from you. Or they
Yeah,
already
for
have
sure.
this. So then when they see you, hear you, see what you about, they're like, damn, that's my nigga from around the way who's really trying to do something positive. And I wasn't tapped in.
Mhm. And you need that these days because there's so much negativity, so much negativity. Like I don't know about y'all, but like I'm getting to the age where I don't even want to see the negativity. You know what I'm saying? As far as like in the city, like I just I don't want to call myself an elitist, or I don't want to call myself like bigger than myself or whatever. But like when I start to see certain ratchet stuff like on my feed and stuff, bro, like I don't want to see that shit, bro. I just don't, bro. Like I don't want to see that, bro. Cause I got
Yeah,
a kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, my kid don't grow up like this, bro. I don't want to see that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different, bro. It's just different, bro.
what you got on that shit? So what you got on that shit?
What'd you say? No, I appreciate that. Like that's something I like being recognized
The real shit.
for my creation. Real shit, you know what I mean? Like taking
And
something that was in my mind, putting it out, like getting a reception back from that I like that shit. It is what it is. So I appreciate when people see like what we're trying to do. They understand it, like you said, they see the vision. A lot of
yeah,
people really don't. And I think I don't want to speak for Marcus. I think I take it for granted because I just be like, it's so easy for us to
right.
see our visions. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like we will believe in something. It's easy. Like but other people be like, oh, dang, you did that, and I'm just like, well, yeah, because that's what I seen in my head. So
We're gonna get
I
you on that
appreciate
shit
that though.
though. And you and my boy Jared Casey, y'all basically both said the same thing. And I'm like, I told Jared, I'm like, nah, you gotta get on with us first off, and then once you do it a couple times or some shit like that, you're starting to put one foot in front of
Yeah.
another. You feel me? Like,
And
yeah, and
finding
and
your
that's what it
community, like
is, and
you
that's
said.
and that's
You know
probably
what I
the
mean?
most worthwhile shit, bro. Like, and that's
That'll make
why,
it easy.
like, you don't think it, but like, shit, 17 motherfuckers who subscribe to you can be a hell of a start to a community. You feel me? Like, it can be a hell of a start, bro. So it's like, it's just shit like that. It's like, yeah, don't take it for granted.
And a lot of the time, our impact be
That's
bigger
another
than
thing
what we
too.
even think.
Don't underestimate.
Like
Don't
that's
don't
how.
sell yourself short, because what you
Yep.
got in your head is probably worth more than you think most times. That's another thing. You
Hmm.
go ahead.
Yep. Even no, but they just even if people don't tell you, like you, I mean, you obviously know all this. You just said it to us, but like even if people don't tell you, like it's been numerous times where I hear people like say something about our stuff that they don't even follow us. So it's like, so our stuff is spreading even past our followers now. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So it's just like our impact be bigger than what you thought. You know, you'll be happy with this many views, but
Yep,
you
just
like, well, shit.
organic, bro. Organically
It
built
feels
stuff,
good.
bro. It just better. It just better, bro. Like, all the stuff that comes from, paying for stuff and like putting yourself out there. Like, I ain't saying that's bad or nothing, but like when you know like that you cultivated, your following, organically, and then you took a chance after that, like, okay, I'm gonna maybe invest a little bit into it, see what this does, then that's a little different. But yeah, man, just that's all, man. Just keep it going, man. Just keep it going. Just keep it going. I don't
You
want to get
good?
too sappy on
Look,
you niggas, but
y'all
keep
want to
it
play
going,
it? Y'all
man.
want to? Rashad says he always wanted to do something like, pardon the interruption, or it's like you just get like a 30-second just
All right.
lower your digs at something. Yeah,
A little
yeah.
rundown on the
Hopefully I
side.
could do that.
Okay.
Like, you feel me? But let me try to get this. I'm gonna get y'all's just a quick. So I got a quick few things that I can go back and forth with y'all on, or y'all can both take like 30 seconds on, whatever y'all prefer. If you want to jump in on it, you can. If not, don't worry about it.
All right.
All right. So the first thing I got on Twitter, and there's a black dude breaking down what a pog is, and he says that he's always loved pogs, and he's breaking down why a little hump or a little speed bump is not y'all overdoing it. And my thing was, is that CIA or no? That popping up on
It's
my
what
shit,
CIA? I don't know. No.
or is that a targeted ad, or is that targeted towards niggas
Cause
like me? Look at
Where did
Look at that.
where did it where did it pop
It was
up?
the first thing on my X on my For You.
Where did you see it?
I don't know.
Look,
I
bruh.
don't even
You
know
gotta
how to
be.
respond,
All
bro.
right.
It was
I
like
don't
it's been
know.
I just
engaged.
wanted to
I
fuck
don't
with
know how to
y'all
respond,
because I was
bro.
like, why did this
I don't
pop
know how to
up like
respond
the
to that,
first
bro.
thing? Like I started getting paranoid.
I do be hating. I do be hating that though. Like when you be talking about something and then it just pop up on your phone, bro. You be feeling like
Bro.
them people are listening to you for real,
Bro,
bro.
they are.
They
Like
they are.
you,
They are.
So anyways,
I'm telling you.
you be talking about something and then the next thing you know, bro, shit'll pop up on your cookies, bro.
Right.
Like damn, bro.
It may
And you
not
don't even
necessarily
be looking at it, bro. You just might be talking about it, bro.
or thinking.
You
I
might
I
no,
just
the
be,
thought
the
about
oh,
you.
you might
5G,
just be
the
thinking about it.
5G,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. That should
That's
be
what they was
wild, bro.
talking about. Cause I'm like,
That should be. That's
But on some real shit, it does listen and target ads. Like that's not even conspiracy. Like
that's crazy.
it
I'm cool
might
on
not
that.
be, you know, a CIA agent may not be sitting there listening to you, but like your phone does pick up words that you're saying and then be like, okay,
maybe I was just a test
throw
trial
that on his
subject. I'm already.
ads. So Tommy was telling me we were on he was telling me on IG, he was like, do you ever go to your IG for you page and it's just a bunch of girls in
Man,
swimsuits and stuff? I was like, yes. And he was like,
yes,
mine too. He
We
was like,
don't
I
like
don't
shit because
even
we
be
got
I was like,
girls.
exactly. He was like, if my girl would have seen that,
But
she'd be
but
like,
we don't like that shit.
but I'm like, no, it just floods it
I'll give you
floods your
even something
stuff
more
with it.
conspiratorial. It gets worse when you get married or
bro.
have kids and shit. Like, I don't know. I just feel
That's
like I just be
crazy.
getting targeted by just random accounts of girls, just not always. And I'm just like, if Ashley just popped up and was like, "Who's this random girl who's just popped up
Mhm.
in you feel me?" And I'm just like, I don't know,
Right.
but this is
I
my
don't know.
life. Then what
I
does it look
literally
like?
don't know.
Look, I'm looking over my shoulder.
Mhm.
I was playing. Oh shit! All right, let's get serious. I just wanted to mess with y'all,
Man,
lighten the mood. All right. Nancy Lieberman on Jeff Teague saying Caitlin Clark is good, but she's not that good. She says to Jeff Teague, I love you, but you weren't a great player. You were serviceable. What do you think about that? Agree or disagree? Whoever wants to go first. 30 seconds.
I'll go. I think that her statement is true, but I think when people that have credence talk about Caitlin Clark and other people want to rush to her judgment or rush to her defense, I think that it shows that people don't like her getting criticism. You know what I'm saying? Like she
All
deserves
right.
criticism too. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like
That's it. 30 seconds.
Diana
All right,
Taurasi.
Rashad. What you got?
Damn, it was fast. This thing cut me out like a motherfucker, didn't he?
All right,
Damn, let me
look,
get a
look. That's
timer.
cool.
That's
That's
all right. I'm
cool.
gonna
I'll give
start
you a
looking at the
timer.
time at the
I'm gonna
top.
start.
I'm gonna look at
I'll
the
give you a
timer at the
timer. I'm gonna
top.
give you a
I'm
buzz.
looking at the.
You go past. You go 5 seconds past it. I'm gonna start tag. I'm gonna start tag. Doing something.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. I'm a Tony
Tony
reality.
Reality around the
Mute,
horn.
mute.
Can I mute him? I don't think I can mute him
No.
for real.
uh,
On that, Rashad, you go. I can do your 30 seconds.
so look, I agree with what Damo like his point he was making. Like, yes, she's right about her to answer the question. Yes, she's right. T was serviceable, but and I like Caitlin Clark, I really do. But there's also this whole thing of like it seems like to her fans she can't ever be criticized, and that's a problem. Like it's like everybody. I mean, LeBron James takes some of the most criticism we've ever seen, and he's at least top three ever.
Hey, what's the next topic? I'm gonna try to get my 30 seconds in.
Shadur Sanders sparks preseason buzz. The Browns rookie QB Shadur is generating a surprise level of attention ahead of his preseason debut, despite playing in a largely inconsequential game. What do you see from Shadur, and are you bold enough to say he will be the Browns starting quarterback sometime this season?
I'll go. Yes, he will be. I think that they're either putting him through a ringer right now because they want to see what he's made of. You know what I mean? To eventually be like, yeah, he's our guy. Or they just genuinely don't fuck with him. Like, and they're just because he's getting limited reps because he's the fourth string, so he's getting reps with the bums. But then they're gonna put him in a preseason game to see what he can do. So it's like,
Okay, I think that kind of what Rashad said. I think that they're just trying to put him through the ringer and see what he's kind of made of. But I think it's kind of backfiring on them, and I think they're using him as an attention seeker. He's getting jersey sales. He's on all the social media. You're not talking about none of the other quarterbacks, but you're talking about him all the time. And I think they're just trying to see what they have, either have trade bait or they have a player, and they're gonna try to see that in the game.
he got it off.
I tried to hurry up and hit it real quick. I tried to hit it as quick as possible. He still got that shit off.
Cut in
That's
2 seconds
petty shit.
early. Some petty shit.
Yeah, I'm in
Shit.
there.
28 seconds.
I'm in there, cuz.
This one's gonna be a tough one. All right, so presidential sports council appointment. Tua was named the president's council on sports, fitness, and nutrition by Donald Trump. If Donald Trump were to name you ahead of a council on something, what would it be?
I'll go first. Get him the fuck out of there, council. That's all I got to say. I'm gonna say that else. That's my 30.
Shit.
Mine would be some type of wrestling promotion. You know, be head of like writing the storylines. I'll be the head of that council.
And since Stephanie McMahon was his education, what was Stephanie? No, not Stephanie. My bad. Linda. Linda. Why did I say Stephanie?
Linda.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I forgot
So
what
that sounds
exactly,
good.
but she was on there
All right.
somewhere.
Keep going. NFL's banning smelling salts. George Kittle is upset. If addiction to smelling salts had a poster child, who would be, besides George Kittle, who would be your person?
I'll let you go, Rashado. This is a weird one.
Who would be the poster child for that shit?
It can be
Does it
any.
matter
It can
which
literally be
sport?
anything.
Does it have to be football? Who's a nigga that
Kodak
get
Black.
knocked out all the time?
I said Kodak Black. That nigga been on some tough shit lately. You know, when them niggas be on shit like that, they be falling asleep. Throw one of them in his nose, he'll wake up.
I'm trying to think of somebody who get knocked out in the boxing ring all the time. That's what I'm trying to think of.
Who be getting
Somebody
punished?
need somebody need to wake up. That's what I'm.
The nigga,
That's what I'm trying to think of.
the nigga that be getting punished.
I don't know. It was a weird ass
Deontay
question, bro. I
Wilder.
ain't gonna lie to you. Okay,
Hey, for the last
good one,
few,
man.
Yeah, we're gonna see if Terrence
That might
Crawford.
be a good
Oh,
one.
yeah, there you go. Oh, there we go. There we go. But wait, there's more. Her and her team created the Friend D mobile app, designed to support individuals experiencing cognitive impairment, known as CI, as well as their caregivers, healthcare professionals, and family members. Available in an app store near you, Friend D combines mind exercises, information tracking, and assessment tools to help manage and potentially slow or reverse the progression of CI. The name Friend D blends the Greek word for brain, friend, with the concept of a friend, symbolizing the app's goal to be a supportive companion in brain health. Oh, Terrence Crawford Canelo. Who
Canelo.
you got? Why?
Bud. And the reason I got Bud is I feel like he's a technician. I feel like he showed the world against Spence who he really is. He never really had a big chance to fight on that level. He's always been on top rank beat, ESPN and all that stuff. But he finally got to show what type of technical boxer he is, and I feel like he will do that to Canelo as well.
I'm going with Canelo only because Crawford has to
Jump up.
change weight divisions. Usually don't go. It just usually doesn't go that way. I ain't saying he ain't got a chance or it won't. I'm just going with historical numbers. So Canelo.
All right, so off the 30-second thing for a second. I'm the ilk of with you, right? Like you don't have to come up, right? But I just think that in a time where people are so scared to tarnish their legacy, because I feel like boxing is the only sport where when you lose, your
UFC
legacy is
maybe.
like tarnished.
All
You know what
fighting
I'm
shit.
saying? It's hard to UFC, yeah, but UFC is not as bad, but because UFC is
So
not as
brutal.
it's not it's so brutal, bro. It's not as
I
technical
guess you're right from the
you
technicality
know,
standpoint. Yeah.
as boxing. Like I feel like the only person's career that really changed from losing
Yeah. That's what I.
was Ronda Rousey because she was so for so long
Yeah.
she was the one
I have to agree
in the
with you.
women's, you know what I'm saying? And then but when she got beat, it was so shocking because the way she got
I
beat
gotta
and how
agree
she
with you.
got beat. She got caught, right? But I think it's just in boxing, it's like it's unfair because it's you have to be so technically sound in boxing in order to, be a good boxer. So I think that um Bud coming up, I don't think it'll be a good prop. I don't think it'll be bad. What do I do, bro? What do I do, bro? What'd you do, Marcus?
He said he's
I sent something in the group chat and I didn't say nothing. I just wanted y'all to see it, and I could tell that he had looked at it. So,
Oh damn, I ain't look at it, cuz I'm talking.
no, I just wanted y'all to see it on your own time, so I could get a natural reaction out of it.
shit.
Speaking of that, what do y'all? That's a good transition. What do you think of the Gilly and the Cam and all that? What do y'all think about that?
Me break it down
Wait,
for
what's
me
going
too.
on exactly?
Uh,
Okay, okay. So, all right, I'm gonna tell you how it started. Right. So it started by ESPN doing the top 10 quarterbacks. Okay, so they did top 10 quarterbacks, and and I think on some of the lists like Jalen. Come on, bro. I'm trying to be serious, bro. Y'all being weak. It's just gonna make it make sense, bro. Why they doing it like this, bro? It's gonna make sense. I think it do be looking like a fool out there doing all that foolish ass shit though, bro. He be looking like
Tony.
a fucking he be looking like a fucking fool. But
uh,
basically on the list on ESPN they had Jalen Hurts outside of the top five, which
right. That's what I'm about to
like
say.
it's debatable, but like I disagree. I think he's a top five quarterback. You win a Super Bowl the way he won the Super Bowl, you have to be put in there. My top five quarterbacks is gonna be Patrick Mahomes, you still have to have him one. Lamar Jackson, you gotta have. Bro, y'all cannot.
I'm trying so hard. I keep looking at
I put my
him.
phone away, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That's trash. That's trash.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
Keep
I'm
going.
I
trying
think
so hard.
the top five quarterbacks are
Joe
Patrick
Burrow and
Mahomes,
Josh
Lamar
Allen.
Jackson, Josh Allen, and Joe Burrow, and
Yeah.
that's
So
four,
it gotta
right?
be Jalen.
Pat,
And then
Joe,
I think you,
Me too.
I think you got to put Jalen Hurts at five. Even if you
Right.
don't like his game or whatever, even if you want to say he's got two good receivers, like ain't his
Right.
fault. That's good that the organization gave him the tools needed. Like Lamar Jackson is just now getting plethora of receivers where he can
Yeah.
like will and deal, and you seeing what that does for your offense. So anyway, the ESPN has said that, right? And so, Cam has a podcast, Fourth and One. He talking about it on the podcast.
This
And
nigga say.
he didn't have Jalen Hurts as a top 10 quarterback. He didn't have him as a top 10 quarterback, which is his opinion, right? He's allowed to have an opinion, right?
Because he
He
went to
didn't have
Auburn.
him as
He's
a
at
top 10
Alabama.
quarterback.
I'm just playing.
No, he just didn't have him as a top 10 quarterback. He just felt like he's not a top 10 quarterback. That was his assessment. He had he had Baker Mayfield over him, which I disagree with. But anyway, that recourse got people to responding to what Kim was doing, and then just like everybody does with Kim, as soon as he says something, they go talk about how he didn't jump on the football. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And how he didn't do this, but like that nigga was an MVP and he made it to the Super Bowl. Like, and Cam never had a top 10 receiver outside of Steve Smith. I don't want to hear what nobody ever had to say. Cam was literally Superman for the Carolina Panthers. He was literally Superman. That organization has never done nothing, has never been anywhere. That man took him to a Super Bowl that was 15-1. He's submitted in history forever. He's one of the greatest college football players we've ever seen. He's a
Right.
champion in college. He got to the Super Bowl and was the
Right.
MVP in the pros. He was the number one overall draft pick. So anyway, he said that. Ryan Clark said something, and Gilly went on his Instagram and was like, doing all the shit that he does, doing Gilly shit. And so, like, then Cam responded and was just like, you know, you you mad, y'all want to attack me personally, so I'm gonna start attacking y'all personally. Since y'all not talking about stats. So he started talking about Gilly. When he's talking about Gilly, he was like, I'm a number one overall pick. This, that, and third. I'm 15-1. I'm MVP. He was like, you ain't never had a song. You make music, right? You claim the fame. You never had a song on the Billboard Top 200. You never had an album. You never had an album, that went top nothing. Your name of your album was Philadelphia. So he was just, he was doing the same thing that Gilly did to him. And then that's just been the recourse back and forth and all that stuff. And Cam called him, he was like, you a fucking mascot. He called him a mascot. So
Damn.
when you see what you just sent us, Rashad,
It makes it even funnier.
it makes it like, because that's all he is to them, is jumping around, dancing around, playing the songs, doing all this. You're a mascot for the team. You're a fanatic. You're a fan. You know what I'm
I
saying?
was running a team, and this is your,
Exactly.
your role. You wanna have a sports take on me? Like,
Yeah.
I see that.
So that's where
Can't say
that
nothing.
comes from.
Right. I can't say nothing.
As an artist, that I mean, that's if it's another established dude that's done, had his moment, and he says that. I mean, what can you say? You're
Mm.
right. I ain't had shit on the Billboard 200.
So
Damn.
that's where that comes from.
Okay, that makes sense though. I didn't know they was into it though.
Yeah,
Um,
they just
before we get too
bantering.
far away, the quarterback debate.
I
I
was
be
on.
listening to
I
Colin,
was on,
and
dude.
it wasn't even Colin. Like
No, I was
they had
gonna
a
say I
host.
was gonna be my last 30-seconder was on the quarterback.
What? Here,
Go ahead.
Okay, well
sure.
let me go real quick. They disrespecting Lamar. They automatically are throwing Josh Allen above him. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Neither one of them got a Super Bowl. One has multiple MVPs. And why
Lamar's broken more
if
records
I'm
than Josh Allen has.
and also in that game, didn't Andrews drop the
Yes,
pass? They would have what was it? They would have won
So
or they
here's,
would have
I'm gonna
tied it.
give you. We can't do a 30 second on this one. We had to really
this will
break
be our
this shit.
last thing before top five.
So number one, right? This is number one. We all know the reason why they don't want to put him number one. We all know the main reason.
And the only one
Okay.
I'll take over him is Mahomes. But continue.
We all know the main reason that they don't want to put him number one because he was never supposed to be here. He was never supposed to do what he's
The
doing.
haves versus
Okay.
the have-nots,
Like,
Rashad.
just keep it a buck. He was never supposed to do what he's doing. He was supposed to switch. He was supposed to, the same thing they doing to Shador, they try to do to Lamar. Same thing, bro. Anytime that there is a polarizing figure that's a quarterback and he's African American, they always have to
Devalue
like
him.
bring him back down. And he has to devalue him, and then he has to somehow, some way build himself back up. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's through practicing, whether it's getting a shot. Like Lamar got a shot because Joe Flacco got hurt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When he got his shot, he took his shot. It was like this. We see this in practice, but this is real. This is for real. Same thing that happened at Louisville. Like we knew his talent. Everybody knew his talent, but it was just like we got to put this dude on the field. You know what I'm saying? We got to put this dude on the field. Like he's that good. So it's just like you devalue him, you continue to devalue him because he hasn't won a Super Bowl. That's fine. Joe Burrow hasn't won a Super Bowl. He's been the one. Josh Allen hasn't won a Super Bowl. He hasn't been the one. Lamar's two-time MVP should be three. Should be three. Had a chance last year to play in the championship game again, but his team failed him. And what happens with him is his mistakes are always
Magnify.
highlight hit highlighted
That's
and
how you
magnified than
devalue
anybody
somebody.
else's. You know what I'm saying? So it's like in that in that game when he turned the ball over with the interception and the fumble that he had, even though they came back from it and put themselves in a position to win the game, if he would have never done that, they would have never been in that position. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they look at it. And it's not a team thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not a team thing. So I don't know, bro. I just think that's why they devalue him because he was never supposed to be here. He's done everything right. He doesn't have any off the field. He talks to the media the way he talks to the media. He hasn't conformed to any way that they want him to conform. You know what I'm saying? He's the only MVP that I know that doesn't have major endorsements because he won't conform. You know what I'm saying? He does not conform. He talks like he's from Florida. He is from Florida. He changes up a little bit when he's in his press conferences, but he just is who he is authentically. And when they see that, they can't change somebody, then that doesn't fit their mold. They don't push that player. You know what I'm saying? And he's African American. I'm sorry.
His
It's just
mama's
the
his
truth.
agent.
It's just the truth of it, bro. And you gotta think about it too, bro. Like it's starting to happen. Like the black
It's
quarterback
starting to
is
take, like,
is
they've already
on half of
protected
the
it for so
teams.
long to keep it for themselves, to protect, their brand, their whatever, this and that.
It's starting to happen. Half
Have black
half of the
quarterbacks.
teams have black quarterbacks. You got Dak, you got Lamar, you got Jalen, you got
Pat,
Gary
Jaden,
Daniel.
Kyler Murray,
you
fucking,
got uh
you said
Kyler
Dak,
Moore, Kyler Murray.
Would have had Richardson if he
Bryce.
didn't.
You
What's your boy down in
what's his
Houston?
last name?
Cam Ward now.
C.J. Stroud,
Cleveland.
Cam Ward. You got to put Patrick Mahomes in there.
Cleveland Browns.
Patrick Mahomes. Cleveland is
It was Deshaun,
Joe
so
Flacco
that's what I'm
was
saying.
Deshaun Watson.
Justin Fields,
Justin
Bryce Young.
Bryce
Fields.
Young.
Uh,
I said Bryce
um,
Young.
um,
So we had 10. We had 10 right now. Geno Smith, Juju Watkins, basketball.
Jaden Daniels. Oh, okay,
I
okay.
said
My
Jaden
bad. I hear
already.
you. Okay.
He
I
said
said
Jaden.
Jaden, but
Yes.
I see your connection. I was like,
Geno Smith.
yeah, two
Justin
out
Fields.
west,
Who am
two
I
out
missing,
west.
bro?
Ooh, Jordan
Jordan
Love.
Love.
Ooh,
Jordan Love.
ooh.
Jordan Love. Uh,
You already said let's do that Arizona, right?
Ooh, Caleb
Caleb
Williams. Yes,
Williams.
yes, half. That's half.
And we had 13. That's 32 teams. That's 13 teams that got black quarterbacks. Michael Penix Jr., that's 14.
Spencer Rattler.
You got
If he starts
14
over
black
Tyler
quarterbacks,
Shuff.
bro. Spencer Rattler. You see what I'm saying, bro? So that's what I'm saying is, bro, they starting to have to. That's just what it is, bro. And the only thing that you can say about Lamar is he hasn't won a Super Bowl, which is over half of the league ain't won a Super
That's
Bowl.
what I'm saying. That kills me
Like
when there be
the only
people
people
arguing.
the only people in the league right now
Pat,
as quarterbacks that's won a
Jalen.
Super Bowl is Pat and
Ain't nobody
Jalen.
else in the league no more. Ain't nobody else in the league no more that won a Super Bowl. Oh, no.
That won a
Matt
Super Bowl.
Stafford. That's the only other one.
Matt
That's the only
Stafford.
other one. That's it.
Those are the only three
Well,
quarterbacks in the league right now that
Joe
won a
Flacco
Super
lost,
Bowl,
right?
bro.
Joe Flacco won.
That
He
start.
won.
No,
Just
just
like
That's what I was about
but
to say.
that don't count, bro.
That's not that.
even if you
You know what I'm
do,
saying?
even if you do,
He's not a real
Stafford and
starter.
Flacco
He's not a
are,
real
on
starter.
their way
Flacco's not
out.
a real starter.
Like,
Yeah. So like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and I forgot another one, Anthony
Oh,
Richardson. That's 15 quarterback. That's
I
black,
said
bro.
him earlier, but I was like, if
yeah,
you
before he
wanted,
started
before
bullshitting.
he started
I got to see what
acting,
he did
I don't
tonight.
know. Yeah, I don't know what
That's
Oh my
he dislocated his
gosh.
pinky.
Oh my
tonight
gosh.
on his throne in.
I don't know. I would assume so, but I'm not
On the
sure.
helmet or
But
something.
that's 15 black quarterbacks right there. And I feel like we've
We
named
did.
every division.
We did.
Every division. You got AFC South. It's
AFC
three
West,
black
we talked
quarterbacks for
about.
AFC
I mean,
South.
shit, we got everybody.
AFC West, we
NFC
talked
South,
about
like you said.
Mahomes, Gino. Yeah, so like
Cam Ward.
it's
You said Cam Ward, didn't you?
what did they say that disrespected him the most though, Rashad? Like what was the
Just the guy that was filling in for Colin. He like it was an afterthought. Like he put Mahomes at one, which, like I said, that's the only one I won't argue with you. Cool, whatever. You know, he put it. He don't put his work in. He's like, and Josh Allen, come on, we all know he's number two. I was like, who's we, nigga? I was like, no, like you know
He's
what I
talking.
mean? Like, what are you
What is his
talking about?
demographic? What is his demo? What is?
it was it that it was it was it what was it? Was it that one dude on there? It was the Mexican
Was
looking
it the
dude?
one dude?
It wasn't his. That dude that you're talking about is his under dude, but it's a guy that's not normally on there. But no, he was. I mean, he just. It was an afterthought. Like I could see if he's like, I went back and forth in my head a lot, and I debated this in the end. It
Yeah,
was just
yeah. We
the
all know Josh
disrespect.
Allen.
Oh no, that Josh Allen
So he had
next
one
up,
good
and he's the
season.
number two. And
He had
he,
one season better than. It wasn't even better than Lamar. It was competitive. It was debatable.
right, he got voted.
Right.
He got voted MVP, but like Damo said, it should have been Lamar's third. But whatever, cool. And now, and then since he won that game, like
It's kind
now,
of like when Russell was doing the triple doubles, bro. Like he's
Well, it's
supposed to
like
do that.
LeBron.
Like no, he's
I don't want to
not, bro.
compare him to LeBron, but it's like, well,
No, he's
LeBron's
not,
supposed to
bro.
give us 28-point triple doubles. Like that's
No, it's
normal.
just
He's not MVP. Like give it to fucking whoever.
But what I'm saying is he got Derrick Henry, so like that made
What
it
does
made
that
it
have to
easier
do
for
with
him. Like, bro,
anything?
like that's what we've been asking for years. Like, give him what he needs to thrive. Just like you gotta give him what he needs to thrive. Like they got DeAndre Hopkins this year.
3 years
They should
ago.
have had DeAndre Hopkins 2 years ago. They should have had him 2, 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like you're giving him stuff late, and I think D Hop's still a dog. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite receivers of all time. D Hop, one of my favorite. He was on my team, and I knew we did him a disservice by having Ryan Tannehill as his quarterback. Then we fucking went to.
But you want
Don't get me started. The numbers that he's put, the numbers that DeAndre Hopkins has put up in his career, you gonna name me his fucking quarterbacks. You name me his quarterbacks. He had one
that's what I
good
was about to
quarterback,
say.
Deshaun Watson. That was it. That's the only good quarterback he's ever had. And those are the best seasons he's had. But the numbers he's put up without a good quarterback, bro, that man is a dog. That's why I think he's going to be fine this year. They finally given Lamar all the pieces. He's got a guy like Hopkins that can catch anything. Catch radius is crazy. He's going to make the tough catches. You got a scat guy in Zay Flowers. You got some other guys. I think LaJohntay Webster is going to be really good for them out of Colorado. I think they're going to be fine. Then you get the defense, bruh. The secondary that was terrible. Not gonna say terrible last year, but Brandon Stevens, terrible. But you replace that with Jair, I think they're gonna be good, man. I think they're gonna be fine.
I agree. So if I think I had this on the list. If I got to pick one player to win a championship in any sport, it's Lamar. I want to see him get his. And there's a few people that I needed to revisit some conversations with after that. There's a
For
few
sure.
people like off the top. I'm gonna literally hit them up. Like,
Because what is
you know
this?
what
This
you
is his
saying?
what? This is his 8th year in the league, 7th or 8th year.
Yep. I
Mine's
think
Luka
it's 8.
Doncic.
Okay. It's about the time where he's in his prime, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's in his prime. And nigga ain't even 30 yet.
28.
Mine
Yeah,
is
bro.
Luka
Come
Doncic.
on, Kush. Figuring it out. Yeah, I gotta see him win one too, Kush.
And he's number 2 on mine. But Lamar is head and shoulders. I'm sorry. And y'all know how big of a matter of fact, this is a great time. Real quick, I gotta show y'all something. I'm trying to put my sandal on. Hold on. Be right back.
Remind me of my damn son, bro. Fucking
You
crock
gotta put it in
always
sport
falling
mode,
off.
son. It don't matter. I know.
It don't
I
even
know.
matter. It don't matter.
And lastly,
What is that?
I think he got the real one.
So you really a Luca fan like that.
You know he only likes foreign. He likes Zaza. Why was I watching the news and I guess the grain's gonna drop some cannabis beer? So they're gonna drop maybe even launch a whole new line, for the brewery and stuff. And Don G is the one covering the story, and the beer is called Zaza. And she goes, "I wonder where they got that name." Yeah, he said, "I wonder where they
Oh,
got
I
that
see.
name from,
I see
Zaza."
that on your
I
story.
was like, Don.
That loud. Somebody go blow some smoke in her
Nigga,
face and be like,
what
from
that
that.
make you say, nigga? All right, top 5.
That. Let's pick the main event first. What's going on last? Which y'all feel is the
Which one have the most controversy?
That's what I was about to
it have
say.
to be the rap group because college football moments, that's your preference. Tight ends, it's gonna be
Probably.
a lot of
You probably should
overlapping.
start
I
with tight
mean,
ends.
and the rap group is the one that like
Yeah, let's start. All right, let's start with tight ends. That's a
Warm
it's a,
up,
that's an
little your
easy
dickies.
little
Yeah,
build up. Oh no, it might be some niggas on here that y'all niggas like to leave niggas out. Y'all like
sure
to leave
do.
shit
I
out.
don't
So
give a fuck. I make my
y'all
favorite
might.
list. I don't make the top.
All right. So
Me?
with that being said, go ahead. What's
I
your top
kind of
five?
I kind of did a little chalk because I don't honestly I ain't got like, oh, I love this tight end, like, so mine's kind of
Aaron
chalk. But
Hernandez is his number
let's go
one.
ahead and get it started.
Aaron
Marcus,
Hernandez
you
is
got
his number
first.
one.
Hey, he might be if he was
Nigga
still
he was
playing.
tough.
Nigga was
He was
cold.
Travis Kelce before Travis Kelce. Anyways,
Bruh, y'all need to
I was
stop.
gonna say
Go
something
ahead,
crazy.
Marcus. Let's hear it.
My
Let's hear
honorable
it. I need to
mention.
hear your five.
I'm giving an
No,
honorable
I need to hear
mention
your
though. I don't
five.
give
I
a
don't
fuck.
want
I'm giving an honorable
no
mention.
honor. Nah, bro. No
Dallas
honorable
Clark.
mentions in this convo, bro. You just need your 5. No, timeout. Honorable mentions, bro,
Mute.
is the easy way out. But for you to put
I just wanted
Dallas
to
Clark
shout
as
him
an
out. I
honorable
just wanted to
mention,
shout him
I
out.
know your list.
I just
I
wanted to
know
shout.
I know your list is about to be ass. Go ahead, bro.
All right,
Go
number
ahead,
5
bro.
for me,
Go ahead.
Jeremy Shockey. Number
Yeah, this list is
4,
about to be ass, bro. This
number
list is about
4,
to be ass.
number
This
4,
list is about to be
Travis
ass,
Kelsey.
bro.
Yep. Number 3, Antonio Gates. Number 2, Gronk. He's mad. Number 1,
Which
and it's
tells
Tony.
me,
It's Tony. It's Tony
of
Gonzalez.
course.
So
All right.
yeah, take that download.
Gonzalez.
Okay.
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 All right.
Bro.
I
You have
got
Jeremy Shockey on your list,
That
bro.
was
I can't
that was
believe
my
that.
that was just my
At
favorite. I
5.
had to throw somebody
But
I actually
okay.
liked in there instead of going chalk.
I got
I was gonna put Ozzie Newsome,
a few
fucking
stats.
Jason Witten.
I ain't going too deep,
Fuck out of here.
Number 5, Shannon Sharp. 1 of 5 tight ends with 10,000 career receiving yards, 3 times
8
Super
Pro
Bowl
Bowls, I
winner.
think.
He's a winner. Number 4, Antonio Gates, Chargers all-time leader in receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns.
Okay.
Travis Kelsey, number 3, 3-time Super Bowl winner, ranks in the top 5 among tight ends in NFL history in receptions, receiving yards, and scores. And he passed Gonzalez in all categories in Chiefs history.
Because he has Pat Mahomes as his quarterback.
Number
but
2,
anyways.
Tony Gonzalez. Right. No, that's the truth.
And whatever.
But which is why at number 2 I got Tony Gonzalez. Most receiving yards and receptions for a tight end in history. And I put if he's on a better team, he'd be a champion or had a better quarterback. Number 1, Gronk, multiple records, 4-time Super Bowl winner, Tom Brady's best weapon. That was, I mean, everybody would love a Gronk on their team. That's the panic button shit.
Yeah, for people who wonder why I put Tony Gonzalez over Gronk is because I just feel like he would have been a better fit for New England's offense if he played with Brady. That's just me. Because of more traditional ways. That's it. That's all it is.
He didn't make anywhere on my list. I
know,
really liked Jimmy Graham.
Me too.
Man,
but I just couldn't
Jimmy
put
Graham
him up
too.
there.
I like Jimmy Graham too. I think y'all right. So you had Tony at 1 and Gronk at
Right.
Tony
We
at
had
2 and Gronk at 1,
that
right?
vibes.
And Marcus
I'm
at the
I'm
opposite.
I'm writing these down for analytical purposes.
Shannon, Gates, Kelsey, Gonzalez, Gronk.
Let's see. All right, so I gotta go. Shannon. There goes Shannon Unc first, man. Shout out to Unc, man. Going through a tough time right now. You know what I'm saying? But date your age, man. That's all I gotta say, you niggas out here. Date your age and you won't have any problems, man. Date your age.
You have less problems, let's say.
I said you won't have all them problems.
Oh, okay. Got you.
All right. Number 4 for me, it had to be Kelsey. I think them two having the quarterbacks that they have gives them like this where I have them like on the lower end. You know what I'm saying? Uh I think
Jeremy
for
Shockey.
me, 3 would have to be no sir. I think it'll have to I think it'll have to be I think it'll have to be Antonio Gates.
All right.
I think when Antonio just him making the switch from basketball to football, doing it the way he did it for as long as he did it with short arm thrower Philip Rivers. You know what I'm saying?
Take that.
I have to take that. Hall of Famer now too. You know what I'm saying? Hall of Famer. I think Gronk is 2 just for the same reasons he kind of came out of nowhere and built up his career. He did have Tom Brady as a quarterback. I think that's why I'm putting him at 2. And I think number 1 just got to be Tony Gonzalez. Did it for as long as he did it, the way he did it, and you can't name one of his quarterbacks outside of Michael Vick.
The reason I put Gronk up there,
So,
I understand it's because of Brady, but the Super Bowls and also if I had a choice between the two, this might sound crazy. I'm going with Gronk. I want that
You mean
big nigga on
throwing?
my team if I'm a
Throwing.
quarterback to be like, hey, I'm in
But
trouble. Yes, just here.
Also
Take
didn't
that.
Tony Gonzalez play in 2 run-based offenses with Priest Holmes and Larry Johnson?
He
Right,
did all
that's
this
what
stuff in
and not
spite of
saying that
everything
I'm not
else.
saying Bill
So
Belichick didn't
Yeah,
have a run-based offense. I'm not saying that. But at the same time, maybe he just played in a
yeah,
different NFL where it was just maybe just a little
yeah.
slower pace. You know what I'm saying? Just all that shit. It was more physical on the I don't know, all that shit. He didn't like Jeremy Shockey. I just had to throw some personality in there, bro. Like, ain't everything just be like
You might as well just throw
Kellen
Kellen Winslow in
Winslow,
there. I'll
Junior
damn
or
near like
senior?
Jason
I like
Witten over
Jason
Jeremy
Witten.
Shockey.
I just had to throw some
Junior,
flavor in there, bro.
I like Kittles.
Bro,
I guess.
Jeremy Shockey. All right. College moment.
College football moments. Mine specifically college football. Number 5, Lamar jumping over that Syracuse player. I know it wasn't a big game. It wasn't for a title or nothing, but that I was hyped. Like it just came out of nowhere. It was just like, dang, this is really easy for him. Like for real. When we try to jump over somebody, they're gonna flip the shit out of me.
Okay.
Number 4, when Michigan beat Alabama in that Rose Bowl just 2 years ago, because I was down there and I had to hear all that talk. My Louisville wasn't doing shit, and Bama was on just a run of like they couldn't be beat, and I was still talking shit. So when that happened, I came back to work like, yeah, niggas did not want to talk to me for real, like. So that's always gonna be in my mind. Number 3, Rutgers beating Louisville in 2006 off that field goal. Like I said, I still remember Ito.
That
I,
shit
I will
sucked.
remember that man's name the rest of my life. Like it was just crazy. And then they stormed the field. I was just sitting there staring at my TV like, what the fuck? Like that was in '06 shit. We was in like what, middle school, 8th grade?
Tough times.
Like number 2, that
Early.
Boise State trick play in
Mm-hmm.
'07 against Oklahoma. Like I wanted to do that stuff on the game after that. And then they came out with, they started putting all that on the game. So I was excited to
Statue
play
of
that game.
Liberty.
Like I was like, hey, that was dope. I mean, like, you can only pull it off once every 20 years. You know what I mean? Like they just don't work like that. And they did it with everything on the
Bro,
line. Like
Yeah.
that's
do you
crazy.
remember that song
As the
Special
underdog.
Delivery with Diddy? Was that shit like
Yeah.
absolutely terrible? Or was that just me? Not like terrible, but like stuck in your head, like annoying terrible.
No,
They
I
didn't
don't think so.
didn't
Yes,
they
yes.
remix the beat? Wayne remixed the beat, and then J. Cole did it with Wayne again. Wayne
Okay,
remixed
but
that
I'm
beat
talking
2
about Diddy.
different times. But I'm talking about the
No
That shit
Diddy
was
Diddy.
version.
ass, bro. I'm
It was
sorry,
Diddy.
bro.
alright.
That shit was ass.
It was
Just remember that one where Diddy was singing on that motherfucker? It was like it
singing
was
what?
on BT 106 in Park for like 50 weeks. Diddy singing.
Singing what?
Y'all don't remember that?
Uh-uh.
Stop it. Y'all about to make me mad. Y'all about to make
I've got to drop my number 1,
I'll
and
pull it
while I'm
up.
doing
Go
that,
ahead.
pull up that song. Number 1, Texas versus USC, the Rose Bowl game.
I remember. I know what he's talking about. Last night, didn't even get an answer.
That was Hotline Bling before
Talking about that
Hotline
song?
Bling.
Tried to call,
Why
but
would
the
you
phone
put
wouldn't
that?
let me
Why
down.
would you put that back in my head ever again?
Sitting here
I
with
had
this blank
That sounds like
expression.
sensual
I had
seduction flow.
completely
He took the
removed
sensual
that
seduction
from
flow and just put some weird shit to it.
I had
Yes.
completely removed that from my brain. Like I had
I
no idea.
did. I had to think about it, bro. He's sitting here saying that
That
I'm sitting here
shit's
like
garbage.
going through it, bro. Like, what is he talking about? I knew it. No
That shit
Diddy,
is
by the way.
garbage,
No
bro.
Diddy, bro. No Diddy.
But it's all the way Diddy because
No, nah, no
No
baby
Costco.
oil, no none of that, bro. No,
bro,
none of that, bro.
who if Marcus, if you let me hear that there's some shit that you did like that, I'ma just sit and stare at you. And be like, should I put this out? And I ain't gonna say nothing. And that should let you know. Cause never who approved that for him?
Stevie
Who said,
J.
yeah, that shit's gonna go?
He had Keisha Cole
Yeah,
on there.
Keisha Cole on it, bro. Keisha Cole on that motherfucker. He had Keisha Cole, and she was killing it at that time. And
She
she
sang.
sang.
She does
She don't
sing.
sing. She sang. She sang.
Y'all low
So
key ruined my little top list with that shit.
it was so random too, bro. He was talking about that, and this motherfucker just starts talking about special delivery, bro.
Because he
I'm
said
doing
delivery.
I
I'm
want
doing my
that
number one
special
again.
delivery. I need that special delivery. Can I have that? Go ahead, start talking about special
Listen,
delivery, bro. What the fuck, man?
I'm
That
doing
was
my number one again. So when I edit,
I don't
that
even
shit is
remember what
not
it
in it,
was. That's fucked up,
bro.
bro. What
It
was it? What
was
was your
it
number
was
one?
Texas and USC.
All right.
Okay, Texas USC.
One,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
number one, Texas defeats USC in that '06 Rose Bowl game. That's the clip I'm using for my motherfucking
Special
when I edit
delivery.
this shit. So
Special delivery.
Marcus, yeah, special delivery. What's your
Take that, take that, take that, take that. All right.
as long as y'all as long as I ain't say it while I was saying mine, I know all the way pause.
now we know why that nigga was saying take that, take that, take that.
But that's where he got it from. It had to be.
It had to be,
Come
bro.
on.
It
Like
had to be.
he was pulling from his subconscious.
It had to be,
When
bro.
God be
It had to
exposing
be.
your true colors, God
It
be
had to be
exposing
it,
his
cuz.
shit. All right, so me
What's your
top
top
five.
five? I got 10%. I got
Okay,
10%
I'm
left
gonna
on my
make Damo
iPad.
mad. Honorable mention. I'm just playing. I was just playing.
Nah,
But
bro,
if it
no
was
honorable
one to be
mentions, bro.
Jadeveon Clowney's hit. But anyways, I'll keep moving, act like it didn't happen. Anyways,
That's in
number
my
five,
five.
William Gay jumping off sides. That still makes me feel a certain way. It's just over my heart, so it feels a certain way. Anyways, number four, App State over Michigan. That nigga Sebastian was a Michigan fan. That
Okay.
was so nice
Field goal
shitting
plot.
on that nigga for the rest of the football season. I mean, that was shit.
That's
Number
that's in my
three,
five.
Kick Six, Alabama. Yep,
Yeah.
Alabama.
Auburn,
So
Alabama.
shitting on Alabama again. If you want to shit on Alabama in our top fives, feel free. We just had an Alabama guest on, but we had to shit on him. Number two, I'm gonna go with Miami Hurricanes versus Ohio State national championship game. McKay, everyone of course remembers McGahee breaking his leg, but I mean the pass interference on that shit was ass.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. And then number one, chalk, you know what it is. Number 10, UT Longhorns. And I was a huge Reggie Bush fan. I met Matt Leinart and watched Vince Young shit all over.
All right, so I'm going. My list is gonna be a little different. I'm going moments. I ain't gonna go so much in like full games. No, I'm just gonna go moments. So I know for one, like you said, that my five is the Jadeveon Clowney hit. I remember that shit like it was not. The number four, bro, was the I can't think of his name, but Ohio State when he hit the dude and Gus Johnson. It's like no feelings. Damn, what is the? It was a hit in the back, so it was a screen.
Yes, yes,
It
yes,
was
yes.
Ohio State. I think they was playing Maryland. They was playing Maryland, I think. And he's like, oh, there's a barbecue in the back, and you didn't invite me. Hurt my feelings. That's my number four. Number three is App State beating Michigan.
Gus
Uh,
Johnson's
he is wild. He is very wild. Number two, bro, is when Reggie Bush took the ball
gosh.
behind his back in the game, like stopping the diamond, that was hard, bro.
I
It was
tried to do that
hard.
on Mel freshman year.
It's hard.
Speaking of it.
And I think
Yep.
number
I look back on some of the shit I did, bro. I'm like, if I was a coach, I'd be like, nigga, get your ass up. Bro, it was at the end of the game, we lose,
Right.
and I'm
Get
breaking
over
for like
here.
60 yards. I stopped on the dime on the nigga, hit him with the. But my coaches is like, get this nigga out the game. But anyways, keep
I
going.
think
Yeah.
I think my number one I think my number one would be Louisville beating Florida State the way they beat them in that game, bro. Like it was just, you know, it was just. I didn't want to put any bad moments on there. I was gonna say the typical bad moment, but I don't want to shit on. I don't want to shit on nobody, bro. But yeah, we only needed a yard. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Wait, we only needed
Oh
what?
You
my
only needed a yard
gosh.
out of bounds. Didn't even try.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm lost. I know I'm
Lamar
going into
down
mode.
the.
Lamar era. Lamar versus Deshaun Watson
Look at
era.
his face. Look at his face.
Yeah. See, then you got that. You got us.
I didn't
It
want to bring up any bad
is tough.
moments,
I
bro.
remember
So I
we was
just,
over Rodney's. We was over Rodney's to start that.
that was
Remember
a
that
tough
night?
one, bro. That was a
Yeah,
tough one, bro.
down on
I thought we was off his
Elliot.
apartment that was like in the south end, like Blue Lick. What's that shit called? Remember? I know.
He
But
done lived so many different shit.
Shelton was over and everything. But anyways, because did we have Jair then, Damo? We had Jair, right? Yeah, because I was talking shit about our other corner, and Shelton was like, Shelton was defending him. He was like,
Sheldon hates us though.
what is
He
he?
hates you, Avil. He's one of them Miami football fans.
I hate niggas like that, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I hate niggas like that, bro.
Is it?
Texas
Motherfuckers like
football,
Duke, and then they
Texas
like
You're
football and
right.
shit.
Duke basketball, and then they like,
I like
yeah, bro.
Alabama
Get your
football.
ugly ass out of here, bitch.
It's my brother-in-law, so yeah.
Nigga ugly, boy. That nigga's ugly, boy.
He's
Don't
one
do
of
that,
them.
bro. Yeah,
Matter of
I
fact, the
see.
other day I had on some U of L socks, and he was like, I had on some of my new shoes. He was like, your shoes look nice. He's like, but your socks ruined it. I was like, bro, here you go. Here you go.
He does.
He hates us.
Hey, boy, you ate good the other night too. I'm gonna tell you, boy. I seen what you ate the other night. That was a good meal. You must have done something,
Oh, that's why
Rashad.
Ashley said the same.
What you
Ashley
talking
said the
about?
same thing.
Yeah, you ate
Oh,
good.
Ashley said the same
yeah.
thing. She was like, "Did you see what
You
Rashad
must
ate
have
for
done
dinner?"
something. You must have done a little. You must have done a little. Yeah, you must have done a little something strange for a little piece of that change, boy. That you was
Bro,
that good dinner,
she
boy.
just,
That's
she'll,
that Sunday dinner, boy, on
Monday.
Monday. Nigga had
she
Sunday
just
dinner
will
on Monday.
she'll randomly be like, I wanna make this extravagant. I'd be, of course I'm gonna be like, cool. So I was
That
it
nigga ain't
That's
good, son,
good.
on a
That's good.
Monday, boy. You hear me? That
it's
nigga,
good then.
that nigga had three vegetables. That nigga had three sides too. You hear me?
That,
He only had two. That nigga had
that is
three
that is
sides,
true.
boy. You hear
The
me?
girl
That
give
shit
you
was
3
good,
sides.
huh?
Yeah. It's funny.
The three
I
sides
was
on
like,
a Monday, boy.
I was so confused. I was like, how does
But
he
that
know
makes
what I'm
sense. That makes sense why you couldn't go to
like?
Campbellsville because your Mondays with your girl be that be y'all's days. I keep an apartment. You gotta keep your apartment door open.
Probably
Next thing you know,
peaceful.
niggas coming in. Ooh, can I get some? That's what happened.
Bro,
Man,
hey, listen, this is the only thing I'm gonna say about this, about if I was there. I would have probably had to take some chances. And if you know what I mean, we gotta keep that door open, be like, look, hey, I'm going
man.
crazy. Look, we gotta go in the corner where if somebody walk past, they can't. I don't know, because this ain't it. This ain't it. I
Slide
can't
under
do
the
it.
bed. We gotta put longer sheets.
Yeah, it was a bad time for me, bro. I'm telling you, it was a bad time, bro.
Nigga,
It was a
nigga is
bad time.
down bad.
It was a
No,
tough time, me boy.
Oh shit.
all the stuff you name, that's why I drew the line. I was like, that would have been my like, yeah, I'm transferring.
Mhm.
I'm out of
It was
here.
bad, not good. It was not good. You feel me? But it's okay. It's okay.
We got the main event.
Top five.
I'm
I
gonna let
think I want
Damo
to go
go
last
first.
on it.
Damo's one.
I ain't got nothing.
Damo's hasn't gone first yet, has he?
Should I go 1 to 5
Whatever.
or 5 to
Yeah,
1?
5 to 1. I
After
guess.
one,
All right. So here's the thing: are we doing this on quality of music
Your
or
whatever
rapping
you want to do.
ability,
whatever you want.
or overall like putting songs together, hits together? Type of thing. How we doing it?
Like it's tough for me. Sometimes it's tough for me to. I don't have as much of a catalog to Wu Tang as I may the the locks of Dipset or something like you feel me. So it's like
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like I'm not saying, bro, just put somebody in your list because of history and all this. What I'm asking is like, are we going off of like damn, they the people that I do like, I fuck with their discography. They was good. Are we going on? Or do they make great music, but they might not be as lyrically
Right.
inclined as another group? Or is it just off of who we like? So I'm just gonna go. So I think for me, number five will
Okay.
probably be Dipset. I know they're not really. I'm gonna switch that. Number five, I'm gonna go Migos.
Interesting.
Hate me
Interesting.
if you want to.
IRN.
Hate me, hate me
IRN.
if you want to. Hate me if you want to. But when Migos came out, bro,
Tough.
Me and Marcus on them.
when Migos came out, they changed some shit, and they were all different. And I hate it when people would call them mumble rappers because you ever listen to
RIP
Takeoff,
Takeoff.
rest in peace, Takeoff. Takeoff slides on everything that he's on. And for Quavo and Takeoff to hold the group down while Offset was locked up, while they was getting big, and Quavo just a viber. Like Quavo got the sound. So Quavo had the sound. Takeoff had the bars. And Offset, I feel like he was the glue. Like you can put Offset on in anywhere, and he was still like represent. He would still do what he needed to do. You know what I'm saying? But like they best song, bro. Takeoff wasn't even on. Like Bad and Bougie, Takeoff wasn't even on. Like, he wasn't even on that song.
Right. That was their
But then
famous
you,
little
but
win.
then you come back. You come back off of Bad and Bougie, and you come back with young nigga, pop it, what up, pop it for the cottage, Kima Sabe, niggas, etch up nuggets. But like the cadence and all the stuff that they had, bro, and the way he slid on that song coming back. So I got Migos at five. Then I'm gonna put Dipset at four. I'm gonna say Dipset at four is because I feel like they didn't maybe have like the strongest of rappers all the time. I feel like Jewels is the best overall rapper of all of them. But I feel like they all did what they needed to do respectively well. You know what I'm saying? Like Jones had the grungy
T-shirt.
rap, Cameron had his rapping style, but yeah, t-shirt. I feel like Cameron just did what he needed to do. So I got Dipset at four. I gotta go Hot Boys three.
Right.
I think you got to go Hot Boys 3. That's just you're talking about people that changed music for me, like people that I listen to that they got timeless music that I can still put on. I feel like you got to put Hot Boys, Big Timers in the
Me too.
same.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, for sure. Cash
Cash
money.
Money. There you
Cash
go.
Money.
That's
I'll
better.
just say Cash Money.
Maybe I'll
Cash
change
Money.
it.
I just say Cash Money. All right, and then this is hard, bro. This is hard for me, bro. Right here, but I gotta put them. I gotta put them at two for me. This is for me only. I gotta put Clips at number two. I'm sorry, but I gotta put them at number two. I feel like the way that they rap when they together, and it might be recency bias, but Let God Sort Them Out is gonna win at least two Grammys next year, and if
I
it
agree.
doesn't, somebody's tripping. And that album is like takes me back to everything that I
It's a
love
reset button.
about music. Like for sure, as far as beat selection, song structure, and then just overall good ass rapping. And I feel like Pusha T brings the
Yep.
best out of Malice, and I feel like Malice brings the best
Hmm.
out of Pusha T. And I feel like
Me
Malice
too.
out rap
Me
Pusha
too.
T on the majority of this album. Like he has some shit. Like if you listen to Ace Trumpets, bro, they both said some shit on Ace Trumpets. But if you really listen to Ace Trumpets and listen to Malice's verse, you're gonna be like, damn, he's really talking some shit. And then I think number one for me is Outkast. I feel like you can't Outkast is I feel like it's self-explanatory. They've done it. They've done it in different ways. They've done it for a long time. They've done it together. They've done it separate. So I just think that they brought a different sound to music, and but they did it their way. They just the best, in my opinion. Outkast is the best group of all time, rap group of all time.
Yeah, that's hard to. It's hard to say any different. It's hard to say any different.
Solid list.
Hold on. My shit reconnecting. All right. I'll hurry up
Here
and
we
get
go.
You
mine out
back
the way.
now? You good now?
Number 5, I'm gonna have to go Gangstar. It's DJ Premier Guru. Crazy. Actually, DJ Premier has something coming out with Rock Marciano pretty soon. Shit's fire. So, number 4, I'm gonna have to go. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go NWA. When you talk about individual and
All right.
influence on the rap game and hits and all that combined, I'll put them as my number 4. But because I'm young, I can't put them any higher. You know what I'm saying? Like legitimately. Number 3, 3-6. And I just want to really put them up there because like it's hard. They got an Oscar. Like only other niggas who really got that is like Common and John Legend, maybe like you know what I'm saying. But like that's hard to do as rappers. That's very hard to cross over, and they crossed over and never switched their sound, and it's still ghetto. Their TV show was still ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Like so, staying true and just to the culture, stuff like that. Number 2, I'm a sucker for this shit, Cash Money. Like Damo said, I grew up on that shit, so I'm biased. It's not fair. They was gonna be in my top 3 anyways. Wayne, Juvie, even BG. Love BG. And then you start going over to Manny Fresh. He's one of my favorite producers ever. So, and then number 1, we'll see if we go chalk. Hold on. We will see if we go chalk. Dramatic pause. I give it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All
You
right.
back?
Anyways, number 1, Outkast. Hard to say any different. It's hard to say any different. Andre 3000 is one of the best. Big Boy is the perfect complementary person to that shit. And they can act.
Yep. All right. I guess it's on me now. I know. Right. They both been in something that fits themselves very well. Okay. Number 5. We going with the
I feel bad leaving them
Diplomats.
out of my top 5
I mean, that's how I even, like I said, I thought about this
last time.
segment was from our little Dipset combo from last time. But yeah, they, like he described earlier, all had unique styles, but they meshed well and they was running the game for a little second. So number 4, I've really been in the last like 5 years, I've really grown to like this New York
I forgot to leave them.
style
Yeah.
rapping. Number 4, Wu Tang. Like they, I don't know. Like I ain't gonna lie, sit there and be like, oh, I've been a lifelong fan. Like I said, it's something I've grown to like. They good. Like it's just,
No.
and there's so many of them that you can just go through like their own catalogs, and I'm still catching up. And yeah, number 3, 3-6 Mafia. Y'all know I'm a big Juicy J fan. His producing style, his
Mafia.
Yeah, Hope.
mixtapes with Lex Luger, his songs with Wiz Khalifa, and then when they get together, and especially when we were young, that just ghetto ass Memphis music.
It's
That
regional.
shit's just dope.
Mm,
Samples they using, right? Number 2, back to some grimy New
Oh,
York rap,
gosh.
and this is
I
more
knew it.
recent.
Do,
Griselda,
do, 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 do.
bro. These niggas, to be honest with you, they are who has inspired me lately as far as my own writing. Like just listening to hours and hours on them because I listen to them while I'm delivering. Like it just gets stuck with you and you be like, nah, I want to talk my shit like that. Like for real. Like that
what's
shit.
the best one in your opinion?
Woo! I'm not gonna give it to you because I wanted to do a top Griselda list. So I'm gonna let you know on that, leave you in suspense.
Okay,
Because if I tell you now, then my number 1 on that list.
I can tell you mine. The butcher coming, nigga.
Whoa.
I'm a Benny guy.
All right,
That's me though. That's me. That's
all
me.
right.
That's
I'll
me.
tell you, it's Butcher. And number two, you wanna know who mine? He's not exactly in Griselda, but
Umbrella.
like they have a giant web because each of them have people under them. Stove God
So
Cooks.
God
Stove
cook.
God and 38
Oh my
Special.
God, he be going off.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah,
38
so
Special is
God
good
tough.
too.
I knew you was gonna say
Um,
so God.
and
Yeah.
Stove God has his mixtape is with Rock Marciano. Damn, Marcus dropped out on us
Talking
again.
about Griselda and
But
Stove
yeah,
God, and
Stove
then
God be talking. He
who did? Where was you at on your list? You said Griselda
is number
was
two.
it three? That was number two. Okay.
Let's go ahead and finish it off. So my number one is Outcast. I wanted to wait because we don't usually have that many unanimous ones, but we got a unanimous one on this one.
We do
So
have a unanimous one. I think
I mean, and I
it's a
don't
good
think
one.
anyone would argue with Outkast. I mean, shit, their award-winning history, their numbers they did, they put in their time. You know what I mean? It was authentic, it was organic, it was real. So they probably the best group of all time.
Mm-hmm.
You got the best of both worlds, which they would show off on their albums. You know, you have
For sure.
half where Big Boy, you could tell he was in charge. You could tell where Three Stacks was in charge. So
Yeah.
dope group. Did you ever really listen to them when they was with the Dungeon and all that shit? I didn't. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
Yeah, Black Ice is one of my favorite songs by Goody Mob.
yeah, elevators and shit. I know.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I just think the way they did it for how long as they did it, I think it was the truth for
I
sure.
feel that. I would keep talking to you, but I know your shit about to die.
Yeah, I got 4% left.
All right, one last thing that I didn't do earlier.
What?
You see, they did the ACC preseason rankings.
They got Little Boy 5?
Yeah, does that matter to you? Does preseason even matter to like rankings? Does that matter?
No, no. I think it's a safe play for Brom. Honestly, like I think people are. What's this? Brom's third year with Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
So I think people have seen like the thing about Brom before he got here was that he can't win the big games and can't close out games, and we kind of seen that. We seen that with the Stanford game. We seen that with the Kentucky game a couple years ago. Like closing out the game, seen that with Pitt. So I I think
Damn, now he
what
dropped out. His shit
the
probably died.
vote is saying is
Oh, he
like
died.
they don't know
Because
about our
look, I
defense.
was number 5 in the preseason polls, and if
That's
that's
yeah,
crazy.
does that even matter?
Can you hear me?
it doesn't. We do better when
Is everybody
we
off?
don't. Yeah,
Expectations.
yeah, and that's in every sport. Like I think we're always the underdog. Like mentality wise,
Yeah,
we do our best work when we're like,
It's
nah,
frozen.
niggas don't
I
think
ain't
you
never seen
should.
no
Like as soon as
freeze.
niggas think you should around here, like nah, nigga, shit don't stink. You feel me? Like there's no in between. Like cause we always play the underdog.
right. That's what we best
So it's a lot of things. Not respecting Miller Moss, not respecting our weapons, but also our defense has a lot of questions. Same defense that shut down Clemson last year at Clemson, but then also just let Virginia and no, let Boston College and Stanford do work on us. That's weird. That's weird. That's very weird. Heckle and Jazz. So, Jekyll is let's just proofs in the pudding, right? Proofs in the pudding. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh my gosh.
just me, huh?
You're by yourself, shit.
I don't know what's going on tonight.